Oh.
Hello, everybody. Dawn is big.
Oh.
How did you get so big?
I don't know.
Did you eat all your vegetables?
I don't eat vegetables.
uh,
Hi, how are you?
hello, Rooster. Hello, everybody. We are here in the Game Grotto, and we are playing some Xenoblade today. It's request day, so you know what that means. This was a request by Salt, and we are playing through it.
Why are
Hello,
you still
Cat. Good
waving?
to see you. Oh, am I stuck? This happened once before.
Okay, how do we solve it?
Go to settings. Expression settings. Now look at the one that says wave. I'm just really happy to see you guys. You know? Just really happy to see you all here today.
Okay.
And then do that shortcut. It's H.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Alright then. Hopefully I don't have to do that again.
Oh my gosh, it is! It's one of them Mondays, Salt. You know what's funny? We were actually working out right before stream. I hope your workout is going well. What's up?
It had me angled.
Ah. Yeah, you just turn your head.
And now my eyes are super weird.
Oh! There we go. Well, I hope you guys are having a...
No, it's still weird.
Action Maverick redeemed... I'd buy that for $1, but I don't think I heard it.
I didn't either.
Did you do it so that we can hear the alerts?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Here, let me see if this one's...
Oh, banana.
Well, then try it again with the I'd buy that for $1 in case Twitch
this is
being
for
weird.
Action Maverick. Make sure that it's working.
Nope. Time to go. Time to go kick the Twitch program.
All right, let me go kick it. What we got going?
Well, anyway. While she does that, I am going to progress a little farther forward while she messes with our sound redeem so that they figure out why that one isn't firing, but the other ones are. Or some of the other ones are. We're going to progress a little farther, and then to start off this stream, I'm going to go back, do a bunch of side quests, try to get a good start, and then after I get a fast travel back to this point, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, so we're going to do a little bit of leveling up, just a tiny bit of leveling up.
Oh. And maybe double check about gear and such. He's always feeling it.
That's kind of how Shulk rolls.
A spark lamp. Give me all that loot. I believe there was a fast travel point up ahead here. Oh yeah, the like mini games. Not doing that for this one.
Right, there's something here.
For Definitive Edition. I have no idea. It wasn't here in the Wii version.
It's ride time! Backslash, etc. Insert meme here.
We can't lose.
Get the arm button. Yeah.
We can definitely do this. Lend us your power.
Just do a nice buster between the two of them and...
Come on, we can do it. I'm feeling it.
Ryan, I'm gonna need you to keep Hate a little bit better. Oh, time to go sneaky. And I need to get some more XP, AP, all the P's, and carrots. But let's get a little farther, and then we can get a fast travel point right past that flag.
That's what I'm talking about.
There we go, the landmark. That's what I wanted. So, to save... Oh, I guess I'm going to the cutscene. Yep. It's all memes all the way down. Yes. Yes, it is. Although I couldn't really think of any more memes for Shulk, other than I'm really feeling it and some variation of that. Oh, hey, traveling merchants. Hello.
Good day.
Good day.
I'd buy that for $1.
I heard that.
I'm fixing it.
Why is it so quiet compared to the other ones?
These ones aren't.
Oh, that's right. We needed to.
Aren't quite as loud.
Yeah, I remember now. Oh yeah, backslash. That's right. That too. Accept quest. He will make money.
Good day.
Oh, okay. This is the one that has all the like defeat these monsters and get some money. Okay, thank you.
Good day. Good day.
Brian's falling over back there.
Bad language makes for bad feeling.
Hi, Katie.
Hey, Katie! Don't mind me. I was just making sure our sound alerts worked.
Oh, prairie cap. I gotta get that.
But yes, Monday is a very chill day for us because we get to hang out and play some games and hang out with you guys. We had a lot of fun with VR over the weekend, but like getting everything set back up after doing everything in VR is a little bit of work to get everything working.
Oh no, there wasn't enough money. I gotta sell.
Yes?
I just gotta sell.
Oh, excuse me.
Let's see, Spark Lancer.
Alright, now you guys have all the redeems to enjoy as well.
Don't need jackknives anymore. As the person was using them, something kind of.
You know, Salt, that would be valid except for the fact that our streaming PC is like the best one for VR, so it's like, because we do have another PC that can play VR, but like it's not as good as like the one that we use. This PC that we usually play games on is in the Game Grotto, so it's like the best one and one of the best places for us to play VR. We just gotta move the coffee table out of the way.
Yep. But that's, yeah. It's got the space.
I do say though, once I get Power Wash Simulator, I'm gonna be playing lots of it, and it's just gonna be in VR mode for a little while. Y'all are gonna have to deal with it. Oh yeah, Onyx. That's true. You like it when we play VR, cause it's really nice because the dogs listen. They stay out of the way for the most part. Yeah, I want to play it in VR so bad, Cat. I'm waiting for it for Christmas. Or at least I'm hoping I get it for Christmas. If not, I'm going to buy it with my own money.
Translation, my money.
Yes?
That I give you.
No! You know what's dumb is on the phone, sometimes you just have to close the stream and come back and it'll work.
Oh, with the phone version.
Yeah, with the redeems.
I've had, yeah, it's the phone app. I don't know why it
Sol
does that.
He tried, sweet boy. He tried. Tell Twitch. File a complaint. Yes, what else would you like to tell them? Uh-huh. And then? Is that all? No.
Cookie!
Oh, thank you, Cat. Speak. Good boy. And that one's for Lana.
Oh, okay. Here you go, Lana. Oh.
But yeah, we needed to do a little bit of getting set up in the game because we want to make sure we can still progress. But other than that, we should be able to make some progress tonight. And I think fill our party. If I'm remembering like what happens next correctly, I know we get
Yeah,
one
we'll get
other
a third
character.
person.
In battle, is it max 3 people or 4 people
3.
in battle? It is 3. Okay, so that'll fill our party.
But it's like, so that's why I say it's like Final Fantasy 12. Oh, sweet. Double attack. That's
And a double cookie. Speak! He's like, but I just did. Yay, it's working now. And there you go, Lana. Surprise the kid entrance. Alright, now lay down, you noisy boy.
Okay, skill trees. What do we got here?
Oh, dang. Yeah, I feel like the Twitch app, they've been doing a lot of things with it. You know, adding our stories and different things like that. Some pretty cool things on the streamer side, too, like with editing videos, and they give us a little stream review when we're done. I've been enjoying the changes that they've been doing to the app.
Oh, air slash. Oh, hey, air slash! This was break the enemy stance. Edit it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's upgrade some stuff. I have a lot. I like Stream Edge. Shadow Eye is nice though because bro.
Oh, Shadow Eyes, so that's like the thiefy side of
That's
Shulk.
the like hide.
Gotcha.
Get enmity down. Yeah.
We haven't got to my favorite character yet.
The last one to join the party?
I think so, actually.
Wait, didn't I? Oh, okay, I did, yeah. Not the right outfit for Shulk? I put him in his defaults.
That is his default outfit.
I thought it was. Isn't it?
There's no goggles.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay.
Oh, you did glamour him a little bit. Okay.
Well, no, I just made him look like
He normally does.
Yes, because for the people who know him from Smash.
Well, it's either that or in his swimsuit. That's the other thing everyone knows
Yeah,
from
that's
Smash.
true.
We have
The
left
Bionis
the knee.
leg. Fresh.
Oi, Shulk, look over there.
Oi, look over there.
Smoke? Maybe someone's got a fire going. Hope they're cooking up something good.
It's hardly a good spot for a barbecue. Come on, let's take a look.
Oh, come on, Shulk. Any place is a good place for a barbecue.
Remember the barbecue, Shulk. Remember
The
barbecue. Right, Salt?
Man, I didn't know Shulk was such a popular character in Smash Bros. That Nintendo gave him his own game. Oh my god. I know that, like, annoys some people who, like... I was one of the few people who, like, when they added him, was like, oh, Shulk from Xenoblade. Like, lots of other people, you know what I mean? Like, that was a joke when they first added Shulk to the Smash Brothers, was like, who's Shulk? And people were just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I always like that about Smash when they add a character and then not a lot of people know him. They're like, oh, what is this new thing that I just found? Like, all of these new characters and stuff. That's the way it was back in the day. Nowadays, it's like they're kind of adding whoever they think will be popular or is already popular. Or just Fire Emblem characters. I don't know. I haven't played
adding Fire
Smash in a
Emblem.
long
They're
time.
adding characters that are easy to add.
Yeah, that too. But honestly, I don't think that they've added a lot of characters since, like...
No, they were done
Sora?
adding characters.
Yeah,
Sora
like
was the last
that
character.
was the last character? Yeah.
Like, the hardest character that they added, which I really don't think they wanted to add, but they kind of had to, was
Don't say that, Salt!
Minecraft.
Oh, that would be so tragic.
It
Just
would.
comes up and snaps your neck, like, ugh.
No, that would just be an insult.
This is true.
That would be like putting Monopoly in Smash, because it's... Or the Rubik's Cube in Smash, because it's a really popular game.
Yeah.
Like, come on, people. Wait, why did our fight with this suddenly stop?
It doesn't want you to kill the armadillo pal.
But that was the quest. I gotta kill the armadillo pals. Whatever. What's a spear turkin?
It looks like I thought you said spear turkey,
Well,
but
maybe
then
that's
I saw
what
it
it's
and I was like, it
supposed to
kind
be?
of is a spear turkey.
Come on, turn towards the other dude. There you go. Good job.
That sounds like a mod and you know it.
What does?
Among Us versus Goku. Who would win? Among Us versus Goku. Goku would win. Goku always wins, guys.
Yes, but
It's just a
Goku
matter of
versus
time.
Luffy. They both
Goku
always
versus
win.
Luffy?
They both always win.
Oh gosh. And pitting anime characters against each other is just tragic.
But what about Goku versus Yu-Gi-Oh?
Goku would win.
The only one that Goku couldn't win against is Bobobo.
Hi, TK!
And if you're a real anime fan, you know what Bobobo is. And you would know why. If you don't know why, well, good luck finding out, because Bobobo's like a well-kept secret nowadays.
Seriously. Is there a Bobobo movie?
What?
Is there a Bobobo movie?
No?
That's a shame. That would be fun watch along.
It was part of the Shonen Jump. Ryan is getting me killed.
Uh-oh. Ryan! Well, it's Ryan time now. All on him.
We should be winning these fights, but we didn't. I went through the spider cave really fast. Why is he not coming over here?
It's the armadillo cows.
Thank you. My gosh.
Yeah, baby. Like, what the heck? Is Ryan just like Austin Powers? Groovy, baby.
Backslash.
Oh,
Ryan, just hold out a little longer.
we have to murder all of them. Don't leave orphans. It's too tragic.
There we go. It'll be nicer when there's a few more characters.
This is true.
No, I need to get more accessories on Ryan so that he can keep hate better.
Ah,
I'm just doing too much damage.
you're just too awesome.
Uh,
The DPS when the tank can't keep them off of him. I'm just too awesome.
okay, I gotta let Ryan hit first. There we go. Now I can do this, and then crouch, and then go behind him, and then do a backslash, and then air slash, and then whatever this one is, and then be dazed, apparently. Ryan, I'm dazed and
Saul
confused.
can't wait for your Charla rant.
I like Charla.
I was gonna say Charla's his favorite.
Wait, why would I rant about her? Because she has a gun?
Or when she doesn't do something.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Like how
Charla,
you-
heal me! Why is this not? Yeah.
Yeah. Because of the cooldown.
Yeah.
This is true.
Someone's left a buggy out here.
Mm-hmm.
That's one big bug.
That's
Oh,
strange.
buggy.
Who just abandoned a buggy in this place? And it's pretty new.
Is it brand new?
Well, no, obviously not. It's on fire.
That's a very good
It can't be brand new if it's burning.
Just abandoned it.
When they say mint condition and then they send you a picture of that.
When they say mint condition and they just give you a pack of spearmint gum,
Mints.
it's covered in mints. Shulk is actually Rion. He put his hand out and he gets a vision.
Nah, man, he doesn't have the stone cold stare like Rion does.
Rion's been through more.
Yeah. They both have the cute anime boy hair, though.
There's a boy. He's being attacked by monsters.
You saw it happening? Where?
I forgot about Ryan's Loki horns until we started playing again.
But what made you have a vision all of a sudden?
Maybe it was triggered by touching the buggy.
Well, we'd better find him.
Just
Let's search
like
everywhere around here where there's water.
Galarians.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that Xenoblades and Galarians were combined.
Was in the same universe. Whoa, what is that? That looks like
Yeah.
a very, very difficult guy.
Yeah, it is. It's like level 81. Oh, what was the joke I was gonna say? It was gonna be, I need to lure this one over here.
You have to kill the zebras
No,
for
no, no.
something?
Ryan! You're overzealous. Let's throw a rock at it first.
There you go. That worked. It kind of reminds me of, like, in Final Fantasy 12, where, in the first area, there was, like, a giant T-Rex.
Yes, like I said, this game has a lot of things in common with, like, how
Final
12...
Fantasy 12.
Yeah, not in a bad... Like, all in good ways. Like, that's not really a bad thing. It's just, like, that was just that style of RPG at the time.
Yeah, it's, like, it's newer than, like, Dot Hack, right?
Oh, yeah.
But not
Way
as
newer.
new as, like, the action, like, RPGs we have now, like 7R and Crisis Core.
This was
and-
more like the, well, like it's 2006.
Yeah. What a bunch of jokers.
Yeah, go get him, Ryan. Get it, kick him. Oh, bam! Oh, it turned farther than I wanted.
Ow.
Air slash. Oh no! Full power. Oh no.
So is
Whatever
that
will we
like him
do?
using the psychic ability? Seeing the future?
Yeah, that's the, like, if it's gonna do an attack, I can try to stop it.
Oh, okay.
That's how I can tell them to do an attack, basically,
Okay.
is when one of those pops up. It's a fine day for Flyer. I don't know. Alright. Through the plains. Follow the exclamation points. Go get him, Ryan. Alright, let's start with a little slow. Do a little poke, then we'll hide. Ooh, and he knocked it down already. Oh, backslash.
Backslash!
Uh-oh.
That poor little pony didn't stand a chance.
Yeah! Air slash.
It's like, my little pony, my little pony. Oh my god!
Who would win, Rainbow Dash or Shulk?
Oh god.
We're going all the way back to 2006.
Rainbow Dash and Smash Brothers.
Oh my god.
You know they'd pick Twilight Sparkle.
What?
They'd pick Twilight. I don't think the My Little Ponies ever got a video game. You know,
That wasn't
all
a
of
fan
the-
game.
Well, yeah, there was them fighting herds or whatever.
That was like
That
based
was a
off
fan
of it.
game, and the art style's very My Little Pony, but not like an official Hasbro video game.
I think Barbie would probably get.
Anime Death
more-
Battles, Twilight Sparkle versus Shulk.
Yeah,
I
there you
kind
go.
of want to see that, honestly.
Well, which one can tell? I mean, they just did one that was like Bill Cipher versus Chaos.
There's not enough. They don't really have enough in common.
Who?
Well, because you know how the Death Battles, they always pick some, like, two characters that have something in common.
Uh-oh.
Like Majin Buu and Kirby. They're both pink blobs.
Yeah, they totally pick people that always are so much alike.
Well, not always.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just to
But sometimes
answer.
it's a very, like, thin theme, you know?
Hang in there. Let's focus our efforts. Not a problem. We can definitely do this. 'Cause.
These poor field ponios.
Uh-oh. 'Cause
These poor field ponios.
I don't know. 'Cause 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 I
But oh, careful.
This is not good. Okay, Shulk. Got it.
Let's see.
The monkey man's getting kind of close to you.
I need him to do something else.
Something that won't get him killed, preferably.
Yeah, that'll reduce his... let's just try to kill it. I did it! Uh-oh. Get up, save me!
Use your tank powers. He tried to... Then the like blood-curdling scream.
I mean... That big thing getting real close.
Rhine time isn't working out right now.
Ryan, I really need you to focus here. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
Wow, who knew My Little Ponies would be such a problem?
Uh-oh. Now it's mad at me. Ryan, I really need you to, taunt it. Yeah, there you go. And I'm gonna give you a shield, if I can. Did that block? Nope. It worked out.
Oh, new redeem suggestion, Dawn changes from blue to red. You know, I used to have his eyes turn red when he was angry, but because of the way that the webcam tracking is, when he would focus and like look at the screen, it would look like he was angry all the time, so I took away the changing red.
Well, I did not die, but that is good. I need more
spicy cabbage.
supplies.
Was that like a side quest so that, like, do you have to turn in the side quest or no?
No, not usually. Sometimes yes, but a lot of times no.
Shulk,
I just did 2 quests on the way to do the main quest. So.
Hi, Ree-hee-hee, man.
Man.
You joined our Discord and I saw your name. I was like, oh, I get it now.
Come on, go. Get out of here. Leave these guys to us.
Okay.
That's not a bad idea, achievement progress. I'll definitely consider it.
Wouldn't that be a whole texture swap?
I know how I would do it.
Okay. Uh-oh. Ryan. Okay. Let's make it slower first. Then we'll do that. And then we'll buff. Yeah. I might have messed that one up. But... Uh-oh. Air slash!
You know, it's funny. I saw
Yeah.
those 2 things by the water and I was like, oh yeah.
Big smack! Time for the backslash. Oh, wait. And then...
Come on.
we'll knock it down. Come on, give me the... Oh, it didn't give me a continuation. And then maybe I get to do backslash again?
Oh, you're sick.
Side slash. Aw.
That's such a bummer, Rihi, man. Big long nap.
Okay, it should work now.
Great! You saved my skin. My buggy short-circuited. And then there were those monsters and... Well, thanks.
I fixed the circuit, but it's out of ether. Change the cylinder and it will be as good as new.
There
I
we
think it's
go.
time for the introductions. I'm Ryan. He's Shulk.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, hi. I'm Juju.
Taka and the power of Juju.
Where are you two heading? If you've got time, you should come back to our camp.
Your camp?
Yeah, it's not far.
How about it?
Let's take him up on the offer. I'm surprised there's a Homs camp here, but they might have some information.
This is
I
true.
suppose.
Juju,
Yes, I suppose.
can you tell us how to get there?
Sure.
I'm
If you go
thinking
back
Hot
to the
Fuzz.
oasis, you should see a tall stone post. Head there first.
Then what?
There's a small path in the woods next to the stone post. Just follow it down to our camp.
Got it. Now, let's make a move.
He went to the post and then he turned and walked in the woods. He went through the woods to find a camp of Homs.
I know, right, Salt? Juju.
Wasn't there a candy that used to be called Jujus and they stopped making those, or did we just stop getting them where we live? They were
I'm
like
trying
Mike and
to-
Ike's or something like that.
Were they? Hold on, I'm looking this up.
Oop. Nighttime enemies. Hopefully they're just giant cicadas. Nope, they're wolves.
Oh, Atomic Banana! Good to see you again!
Hello! Ryan, help me!
I'm just a squishy little anime boy. On a mission of revenge.
I just want to air slash them. Just let me air slash and backslash. Yeah, here we go, backslash. The damage.
Is this what you're thinking of, Don? Juji fruits?
Mm-hmm.
No?
I don't know, I thought they were like jujubes or jujube.
Jujubes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have no idea
they
what
look
those...
like gummies.
I thought they were like an old candy. Mm.
This is making me hungry.
We already ate.
I'm really feeling it. Yeah, Shulk. Get stuck in.
Yeah, Shulk, you're really feeling it. That's our entire... That's his catchphrase. Yeah.
I don't know, Shulk. You do have some pretty weird catchphrases.
Well, I love a tub tub. Shulk said it first.
Okay, Ryan.
Oh yeah, we basically just started Atomic Banana. This is our only second time playing the game, like on stream.
Yeah, this is like part 2 so far. And of course, when we stream a game fashion, I'm going much quicker than I usually would while playing the game.
This is true.
I mean, not necessarily, just a lot less fluff. Yes, there is a very large difference between this one and Xenoblade X. So Xenoblade X is like in a completely different universe. Same kind of like a little bit of the similar gameplay as far as like the combat, but like the
This
biggest.
doesn't have giant robots in it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Well, it does, but you don't fight in them.
And that one is more like an MMO where it's like online, sort of. And it's on the Wii U. I was enjoying it, but it's definitely basically it's just a game where you grind a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is there's a lot of XP.
Of course, Bara. Of course, Shulk is really feeling it.
It's still that same kind of like sci-fi fantasy kind of thing where it's like it's actually closer to like Star Ocean if you've ever played that.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like theming.
The setting, yeah.
Yeah. Where you're like
Lana, quit licking the couch, baby.
where you're like a future or like high sci-fi or high-tech civilization crash landing on a lower tech facility, but in that
Oh my
one
god, that is totally like Star
Yeah.
Ocean.
there is no like Monado, there's no like special sword, it's just more like you're trying to help rebuild, I guess, your society after you crashed on this semi-Earth-like planet.
Huge shadow. Oh, is this one of the... Ryan, learn to walk, my dude. He's over here just like, whoa! I kind of do sympathize with him, though. I have a hard time walking.
I gotta get all of the... Gotta get all the quests here. But yeah, story is a big difference. Gameplay is pretty similar, but there's like a lot of similarities as far as like
Are any of the
skills.
races similar, or is that just Xenoblade 3?
Oh, that's true. There are
Do they still have the, like, bird
there are
people?
still Homs. And there's still how How do you say their names again?
I don't remember their names.
The Palms? The Naupons.
Oh, Naupons.
They call
I'm pretty
themselves
sure all the
something different,
Xenoblades have Naupons in
Yeah.
them. They're like the Moogles of this world.
Exactly. I don't know if they're in the Xeno Saga for
Juju.
PlayStation 2.
No, there's no Naupons in
Okay,
Xenosaga.
so that was after Xenoblades and onward.
Where have you been?
She's beautiful!
Yeah.
What's your name, my dear? Like, why do I keep seeing women being killed by this robot?
Don't tell me you were.
If Shulk wasn't very courteous and
I've told
talked
you
with
a
like
thousand
what he thought,
times.
you're going to
We're
die.
not ready to leave the
Like
house
just
yet.
ooh.
But I thought. Juju! Sorry, Sharla.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sharla. I get yelled at. Aw, look
That
at
gear.
them.
You must be survivors from the Defense Force. Is Colony 6 okay? Did Gaddo make it?
Hold on. What are you talking about?
We've come from Colony 9.
Colony 9?
They saved me from some monsters. This is Ryan and Shulk.
Oh, so you're not from Colony 6.
Oh, Sharla. I'm sorry.
Thank you for helping Juju. I'm his sister, Sharla.
I told them they could rest here, with us.
Did you now? Well, all right. I suppose that's only fair.
Did something happen to Colony 6?
Actually, we're heading there ourselves.
Colony 6 has been our home.
Oh no.
It's been occupied by the Mekon.
No.
I'll tell you about it inside. Follow me.
If you like the Phantasy Star portable, like 1 and 2 on the PSPs, then you would probably like X. But it is quite a bit different from this one.
Oh, I remember those games. I really like the main character of Phantasy Star on the PSP. I always thought he looked really cool when I saw him in the magazines.
Long.
Thank you, Nebby, for the stretch and the hydrates. Oh yes, nice good stretch.
Yeah.
And for the cookie redeem.
But yeah, if you like kind of chill, just kind of
boy.
playing and like fighting and stuff like that, I don't know if it's.
Here, give this one to Lana.
If you like the if you like the Phantasy Star portable, then it might not be deep enough for you as far as like the X if you were to play it, but that depends on how much you like going deeper into like making multiple characters or jobs and stuff like that. So, but overall, still good. I'm gonna get all the quests just to have them. Oh, I guess I should pick up the quest when I have her in my.
Once you have Sharla.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharla kind of screams, "I'm going to be a main character."
Oh, sorry. I guess there could be people who are seeing this for the first time, but
Yeah?
Our home, Colony 6, was attacked by the Mekon.
yes, we will listen.
We had already fought off the Mekon a year ago. At
There's
the
some
Battle of
truth to
Sword
that.
Valley,
Atomic Banana.
it left us with a false sense of security. The Colony 6 Defense Force didn't even notice the approaching Mekon.
Oh.
By the time the air raid siren sounded, a swarm of Mekon had blackened the sky. They ate people and burned our buildings. Me and Juju dedicated ourselves to evacuating the
Oh,
children
those are
and
some
elderly.
good titles, Neko Demon. A good old RPG. This one does have that old
don't know what
RPG
happened
feel.
next.
We've been talking about it.
Mhm.
Very reminiscent of like
11.
Final Fantasy
They
12
attacked your
And
as
12,
well.
yeah.
as well.
Yes. It's good that you managed to evacuate so many.
We have a Tharon, the Colonel, to thank for that. Him and Gaddo.
This Gaddo.
This one's definitely easy to
He
sink
would
a
have been
lot
my
of hours
husband
in,
by
especially
now
if you do
if
the
not
like
for all this.
ultimate weapons at the end. And rebuild Colony
Cheer up,
6.
you two. We can't lose hope just yet.
You
I'm
lose
certain
headphones?
Gaddo and the
Oh,
other
no, they
soldiers
came back.
are alive. They're still fighting. I can feel it.
Hmm?
You're on your way to Colony 6, right?
That is right,
We're up
Juju.
for some revenge. I bet we can even get your colony back.
There you go, showing off again.
If anyone can do it, it's you two. Could you take me with you to the colony?
Juju, the people here need us. How many times do I have to tell you?
But you heard the Mechon attacked Colony 9. That means a load of them have left Colony 6 already. It has to.
Is your headphones?
Even
just-
if that's true.
Ow.
No, especially
It
if
just
it's
squealed
true.
in my ear for some
Ooh.
reason.
We
I'm
cannot
sorry.
expose the camp to any more danger.
So, you don't care what happens to the people in the colony? How can you be so heartless? Are you that scared of the Mechon?
Ooh.
Oh, Shulk's having a brain blast, everybody.
A moment.
Now I lost
Oi,
audio.
kid,
Our
Ryan!
headphones are being a little bit
you want to know
wonky
how
today.
Charlotte feels. Watch
There we
your
go.
mouth and have some respect.
Oh, was mine trying to connect to yours too?
I bet so.
Hold on.
Here,
We're
keep mine.
resyncing. I'm resyncing
go on.
headphones.
Make dinner.
Maybe I was too hard on him. Shulk?
Ryan,
That should.
you really remind me of Gaddo when you get angry.
I do?
Gaddo's taken care of us ever since we were young. I always saw him as a big brother, really, but he was more of a father to Juju. He'd call him kid whenever he told him off, just like you did.
I don't think I'm ready to be someone's old man just yet. Wait, Shulk. Did it happen again?
Yeah.
You had another vision.
Ryan, don't go saying that to everybody. Like, it's gonna.
No.
They're gonna think he's crazy.
Juju!
Yeah, that's actually Atomic Banana. That's one of the things I try to say a lot. Or I really like when games do that. I really don't like it when a game does
He's
something
going to
that's
Colony 6 on his own.
cutscene only that has absolutely nothing that you can do as your character.
Stupid kid.
And
We have to hurry.
it's one of the really good
Something
things that they
bad's gonna
do.
happen.
In Xenoblade,
What
yeah.
did you see?
A deep valley.
That's actually one of my biggest
Everything's
complaints
engulfed
about
in
Halo.
flames.
You're
There's a black
like,
in
yeah,
general.
I can't jump like that.
hills due to
No, you can't run.
Is it
For the
Mechon
longest
metal
time in the
face?
original Halos, you just
Yeah.
couldn't run. Yet
Wait,
you'd
is
always
it
see a
happening?
cutscene where Master Chief was like,
Colony
it's like
I'm
this
not
is
sure.
this is
I think so.
ridiculous.
Let's get after him, Shulk.
Hold on a second. What was all that about?
Hi, Lonesome.
I
We're
know you
doing
won't
pretty
believe this,
well.
but Shulk can see the future.
The future? That's not possible.
That's what I thought too. I still can't explain this, but that vision I had will come true unless we stop it.
So you're telling me Juju's in danger?
Believe it or don't believe it, that's your call. But I wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for Shulk's visions.
This is true. I really like the design of Charlotte's character. Like her outfit it's like feminine in
okay.
some ways, but
can't
really
say I believe
tomboyish
you.
in other ways, and
But
I
what have I
really
got to
I
lose?
really like that.
I like the way you think.
Like just those little
Charlotte,
sleeves where it curls the scallop on her shoulders. It's very effeminate
What are you
without
doing?
like making
Let's go
her
and find
in a
Juju.
flowy dress, you know?
But
Also those thigh highs,
When
you gotta
talk
love
like
him.
that, you sound just like Gaddo.
okay,
That's how I know
thanks.
It's not worth arguing.
You keep comparing me to
Some
your.
kind of
Oh, you remind me of my boyfriend. Oh,
Did I tell you I have a boyfriend? It's like
it's like that's what she's doing.
even though
I saw it in the vision, but I can't stop her coming with us. I don't know how I can protect her, but I have to do it.
it's funny because
Change the future.
I guess not funny is the right word, but it's interesting because the other thing about like giving the future sight as a mechanic, it's actually a lot of MMOs, including like 14 especially, they still do that as far as like what's the word? like tells to let the people know that they're going to do an attack. It's like the exact same thing so that players can like prep or do whatever. Yeah, behold the British voice acting.
Yes, Delta Zero. Very much so here.
Yeah, sure. I'll take care of all the quests. Here, give me some more of those. All the ones that give me money and automatic exclamation points for enemies I'm probably going to be facing anyway.
I feel like the last time we played this, we had Charla in the party for a lot of the time as your main healer, yeah?
So the way I play the games like this, after I kind of figured it out for 12, what worked best was essentially having people set as like different party members or different like roles. So like if, for example, or I guess as an example, Rhine and Dumban are pretty good at being like the tanks, but like Rhine is pretty good at taking damage, whereas Dumban is pretty good about like deflecting and not like he's good at keeping aggro. So if it's like you want to do a lot of damage really fast, but he's not really good at, or I didn't have him set up to be really good at tanking like long battles. So he was really good for like, there's an enemy, kill it really fast. But Ryan was geared up to be better at like taking hits and using spikes, that kind of thing.
Charlotte, do you know which
Yeah,
way
exactly.
Juju went?
Evasion tank.
There are quite a few ways to get there from here, but he's in a buggy, so I think he'll take Ragwell Bridge.
But like as an example, so like if I'd have one of those two in the
It's not
party,
far.
Shulk and
It's a really old bridge
Ricky
built
are
around the
like,
time Colony
Right.
9 was founded.
and
Okay. Let's make that our
Charla
next
and
stop.
the
Sounds like a plan.
yeah.
Charlotte,
you get the
stay
idea.
back.
Yeah.
Leave any monsters up to me and Shulk.
What? You think I can't pull my weight in battle? I've got field experience as a medic. If you get hurt, I can use ether to patch you up.
Nice. I'm always
Nice!
Nice. And also I've got this. Oh,
Hero Ricky! He's a good dad. We have to get there, guys. We have to get
the
there.
dad.
I love dads in games.
He's the oldest.
Why did he
adventurer.
take the buggy again if it keeps breaking?
Come
He
on.
keeps crashing.
Who put this barrier in the way?
Who put this bridge
Oh,
here?
now the front suspension's all twisted up.
This would be me, though.
Looks like I'll have to walk it.
No, no,
They're
no.
all cowards. I'll show them all.
No, no, no.
Juju.
Yeah.
It's like, that's nice, Juju. Turns around, leaves bridge. But I have side quests to do.
Yeah, I'll have to get to a point where I need to... or we'll just keep pushing our luck.
Cookie!
Oh, lovely! Thank you for the cookie redeem. Are you ready, boy? Pick. Oh, were you napping? Were you napping? Can you shake? Oh, that was a good shake. Good boy.
Backslash.
Sorry, you guys can't see it when he shakes. Oh yeah, baby. That's all I hear now.
Oh, behave.
Oh, baby.
Could you imagine if Ryan said something like that?
I just want a meme that's Ryan in, like, the floofy Austin Powers suit, you know, where he's got all the frills on the collar.
That was too easy. Let's not lose our heads, though.
We make a great team.
Woo!
What do you think, Onyx?
Alright.
Was that a good cookie? Can you say thank you?
Let's see.
No, you can't say thank you. He just says I want more. Sorry, Wumply. His manners aren't very good today.
Want under bullets. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's just get that way up there.
Yes?
Alright, so 22 seconds, she got her little heals now. Debuff immunity, that's more of a once in kind of thing. Okay, that'll hopefully do for now. Max out that.
Alrighty, have a safe drive home, Salt.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you had a good workout.
Need that hammer beat, need that. Let's get some of that. Oh, gotta save it.
Oh, and the doggies are getting some walks too. Very nice, very nice. Alright, Dawn. Everyone's BRBing. Now's your chance to grind.
Yeah. No, didn't want to back out. Too far. Don't back out that far. All right, let's definitely get that backslash way up there. Oh, I need just a little bit more. Did I get the stream edge? Sure. Yeah, I got a little.
Oh, that's excellent, Neko Demon. When Onyx takes a nap, he'll lay right on my feet, and that's always the best. And have nice and toasty slime toes.
Ah. Got a little exclamation point in this cave.
Well, Rihihi, man, if you fall asleep watching us, that wouldn't be too bad, because if you're not feeling well, some extra rest will do you good.
Mm-hmm.
I know you just woke up from a 10-hour nap, but still, if your body needs it, listen. And drink lots of liquids. I'm sure everyone's been telling you that. Oh, you're coloring Christmas cookies? Nice!
Yeah.
I need to bake another batch of Christmas cookies.
It's okay. Maybe you do like relax sleep, where it's not you're not completely asleep, but you're kind of asleep.
Eyes closed, just sort of listening. Yeah, like I feel like as soon as you're sick, everyone's like, "Are you drinking enough? Drink some soup." What if you don't like soup and everyone tells you to eat soup when you're sick? That's kind of like Dawn.
Eat what?
Soup. You don't really like soup all
Nope.
that much.
Soup is more like a drink.
It's good for dipping.
Yeah, but then it's a sauce.
Yeah.
See? Soup isn't a meal.
I love soup.
I know you do. That's a normal ether deposit. Uh-oh.
Whoa, what's with all the... Oh god! Bats!
Why are there so many bats?
Bats
Renato,
everywhere!
save me!
I thought that those arrows were like something to do with the mining thing, and then all of a sudden there's just bats everywhere. So many!
What is going on? I forgot about this mission.
Oh no, Wumbly! Oh, I hope it went all right, even though you spilled soda on a lady.
Okay, this is bad. Time to leave. Nope.
Uh-oh. Wow, the bats are really gonna kill you?
There was like 10 of them, and they're all level 14.
Dude, I saw. That was nuts. Maybe that was just like a random encounter. Like sometimes
No,
it can happen.
it was probably part of the quest.
You're blocking my webcam.
It's just showing how I've not been like I can't just conquer everything, you know.
Yeah, because you haven't been grinding.
Yep. It's fine. I'll do a little quick travel.
Heal up a little bit.
What? No, I don't have to heal at all.
Oh.
This is one of the RPGs where every fight is considered you're at full health.
Oh,
so you always heal the full.
after every fight. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like the RPGs where it's like the whole goal is to wear you down slowly.
Like Final Fantasy games where you're like, I got a cure out of battle.
Right. That's always an interesting question.
Oh, now I have a foot warmer, Husky.
Excuse me.
Ah, very nice. Good boy.
Oh, I guess I did get the quest, so... I completed it even though I didn't survive.
Wait, the thing with the bats?
Yeah.
Well, what do you... He's like, oh, well, you died down there? That's good enough. Oh, Flavor Bear, you made a PNG tuber avatar?
Oh.
Cool.
But yeah, like that's a. I don't know if it's a not really an argument, but those are the two schools of thoughts between RPGs really, where it's either you. They basically consider that you will always have full health, or the goal is that you should be supplied enough with like. I can get you need to make sure that you have enough stuff or supplies like healing and of the such to do it.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Rihihi, man.
Yeah.
That's the worst when you get sick and you have to cancel plans with family.
But on that note with RPG things, it's very rare when they do. There's been a couple
when
games.
they do both, yeah.
Yeah. Well, like Tales of Destiny was one where they did both. But it was a... they essentially expected you to always be at full health. So the combat was made or like balanced so that you're always at full health at the start of each fight. But the way they balanced that, you didn't always heal up to full every time. So the way they balanced it was you would had a special item called like a food sack or a food satchel that you could upgrade. And you'd put... Basically, it was just a pool of HP, so when you left combat, it would heal up your party members like they ate from it automatically
look.
at the end of each fight.
On the table!
Yeah, it's enough.
Where did he go? Oh, there he is! Look at his silly hat. He never went to see the Nupons at the little camp.
Which little camp?
They were cooking barbecue?
They
I
were?
know, right? Hi, Miko!
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yes, exactly, Necodemon.
I was such a fan of the first Final Fantasy that you had to keep mashing the A button to get 99 potions. But I did it. I'm
Yep.
sure like lots of other people.
Happy to help if someone's in trouble. Alright.
Okay, so I
She'll
have
give you
one of
quark
5.
gear.
That's right. I wasn't getting the quest items until I had her.
Oh, look at that one! He's just a little nut, but he's got a little mushroom on his head.
I don't want to sleep. If I'm asleep, I dream again. He's haunted by the night.
He's like, I am an adorable little guy, but I'm haunted by dreaded nightmares.
I see the demons coming for me.
They're coming, coming.
I see dead people when I sleep.
Oh, Necodemon! That's my favorite Final Fantasy series, is the Tactics games. I especially liked Tactics Advance.
Yep.
But I also have a soft spot for Tactics as well. Oh man, that's like, I love those games. I probably sunk a lot of time into them as well.
Okay. I should probably start doing some of the quests from before as well.
Lonesome, so you got, Lonesome asked the question, what's y'all's opinion as game developers on Lethal Company? Have you seen it or played it? I've kind of been avoiding it because this year we worked really hard to try to get Mansion at Midnight out for Halloween. And we kind of wanted everyone to be able to play it as like the holiday multiplayer game. And then when Lethal Company came out, it was like the game that everyone's been playing for the holiday season, and it's just like, man, like we wanted that to be Mansion at Midnight. So
Yeah, but there were 2 of us, and we had about a month and a half.
and we did,
And I got as far as we did.
So like I haven't really watched that many people play it.
Who's this?
It was boring when I tried to watch people play it, personally
We
speaking.
tried to watch Markiplier play it with Bob and Wade, but we didn't get very far.
It's just, I don't know, it just
I don't
seemed
know.
boring.
I haven't seen enough of it to really make a call one way or the other.
I think I was able to watch them. I mean, it could have just been the way they were playing too. Not gonna lie, I just think it's kind of weird how much people have gone crazy
I think
for
it
I just
really
don't get
takes
it.
is a game being multiplayer and having some kind of survival mechanic for people to really like a game. I mean, it's the same with like Among Us and stuff. But like like I said, I haven't really played it or watched it enough to have a real opinion about it.
From what I've seen, which again is very little, it seems like the fun is had from the jankiness of it.
Or just because you can play with your friends.
Well, yeah, that's always the fun part, but like, I don't know, like some of the clips I saw were like people trying to knock the other person out or like kill them by extending a ladder and having it fall on them or something. That's what I'm using as an example of what I saw. I have no idea what the game is about or what the point is because everybody's videos and shorts, like, I have no context.
Yeah, exactly.
And it moves too slow to watch someone else play it, at least when I tried to, so I don't really know.
Yeah, Wumbly. Wumbly's got... That's kind of how Dawn is when it comes to... That's a good way to put it. Flavor of the month kind of games.
Yeah, I, like...
Like, we wanted to make one, and,
Well, no,
you know,
I knew it was... Honestly, it was just more of a good time to release it would be, you know...
Halloween,
because it's...
I guess that's not true, you're right. Mansion of the Midnight has a lot more substance than, like, some of these more, like... multiplayer for the experience of
like
playing
the whole
with your
point
friends.
of Mansion at Midnight is that it's also supposed to be like it's my practice / tech demo of what could be done.
Yeah.
And
I'm actually interested to hear that you guys like your opinion on it because
Yeah.
like Nico's saying I don't have much fun watching Lethal Company. If you don't mind, like, what is it that you don't like about it? Because I obviously don't have a lot of context, so...
well, it's probably the same reason I was just talking. I mean,
Yeah.
similar. Because, like, we were
seen,
like, oh, what's
I have
this?
seen a lot of VTubers playing it.
Yeah.
And so, like, I figured it was just, like, you know, because you can play with your friends kind of game.
Well, honestly, it's not like I've had time to sit and watch someone play it.
This is true.
And so it's like, and to be fair, I did try. We both sat there and it was like, I would say after about 10 minutes, it was like, I'm kind of bored. And so then we
Yeah.
just like, let's watch something else. And so
Yeah.
we did. I don't know if that's the game's fault or the people playing it fault, which is the only thing I'm saying is like,
Ugh.
I don't know. It might be fun to play more than to watch. But the whole thing with, like, in Mansion at Midnight possibly even being like a flavor of the month kind of thing, it's just a small version of what it's like, why hasn't this game already been made kind of thing. So we're just like, let's try to make it.
Oh, thank you for the stretch, Scott! I actually needed that.
Hydrate.
And I'll hydrate, too.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Mumbly, yeah.
Oh, Wumbly. Dang, Wumbly, you are working it. I hope that you can achieve that master's degree. Keep doing your best at it. God knows what it's like to be doing the multiple jobs, because he works the 9 to 5. And,
It's not a 9 to 5,
Well, no,
it's
it's not
just
a 9 to
salary.
5. It is a salary job. And then does the game development. And we stream, so definitely burning the candle at both ends.
I haven't been working one job since college.
Mm-hmm.
So since I entered college, I was either doing college and 2 jobs, or at least 2 jobs. So, I mean, that's... And one of them doesn't
We have some
pay
hard
very
workers
much.
here. Hard workers here in the chat.
A what?
We got hard workers here in the chat, was what I
Yeah.
was saying.
No, Mansion at Midnight hasn't released yet into early access. I haven't finished making the multiplayer work how it needs to, because I'm still working out the way that I want it to handle communications, because I hadn't done that before. And so that was one of the 2 things I wanted to do with Mansion at Midnight, or that I wanted to use as an exercise to learn, was One of them I've already completed was multi-floor procedural / AI generated maps. And the other part was multiplayer. So.
Oh, Miko.
I know people are waiting.
Miko is our ultimate hype man for MAM though. Like, every time that we mention it on stream, I just imagine that little emoji with the hands that go up and down like... I see what you're saying though, Lonesome. I didn't know much about the creatures in,
Well, that was the thing. It's like, I think they were trying to make it have a slow, like, what would you call it? I guess a slow creep or like a slow build-up, you know? And I think that might have been why it wasn't as much fun to watch somebody, or why we kind of got bored after like 10 minutes of watching someone play it rather than playing it. I could probably say the same thing about like, what was it? What's that rock?
Deep Rock Galactic?
Deep Rock Galactic, yeah.
That's actually what it kind of reminded me of when I first saw it, weirdly, because it's
but
not
Deep Rock
similar.
Galactic was a lot of fun to play. In the idea that it was like, I tried to watch someone play it, and I'm like, this seems kind of meh.
Aw, thank you,
But then I tried
Lonesome.
it.
Thank you for being our hype man, too.
It's just because the holidays have been coming up, and I'm being pressured to not hide in my
This is true.
hole
This
and
is true.
work.
Well, and my birthday's coming up, so
Yeah,
I've been...
I know. They're all the things.
All the things, yes, all the things.
I had to do a ton of things in advance. I don't have the Meeseeks box. Meeseeks boxes are out. I only got the Kirkland brand, and no one happy with it.
I wish that I could slime duplicate and just make like 10 Megda slimes to be your little helpers.
Yeah, well, that's not the problem, is it?
But more artists really wouldn't help.
Not at this point. It's just, I already pushed my luck by basically telling people to leave me alone for a month or two. And even then it was like, oh, so you guys will be done by this time? It's like, well, that's the plan. So then we planned like vacation, then we planned this and that, and it's like,
Yeah,
but...
I mean, weirdly, a lot of people were like, oh, okay, so are you done now? Do all these things. And we're like, like, we're not that done yet.
Well, it was...
balancing family and work life is difficult.
Well, and then because of that, I didn't get to focus on it as much. Like, I've got...
But I will say this, I really appreciate you guys in the chat for being encouraging and just, like, being patient.
Here's a good example of the difference of where I was to where we were. When I got the month and a half to really work on it, I was working on it basically every single day for 6 to 9 hours.
After work, you were working for, like...
Right.
Like,
so I was sitting in the chair for 16 hours a day for day work and then that work, and then working all day Saturday. And,
but right now, you're basically only working on Saturdays.
Yeah. So now I'm only... So before, when I was working about 40 to 60 hours on it every week on top of the regular work, now I'm working more like 3 to 6 hours a week.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Don Lonesome, is that Don is a very harsh critic on himself. So, like, you have a very high expectation for your work. And I think that's, like, why you designed your 10 rules of game design.
I designed the 10 rules of game design because I wanted it to be good enough that I'd like it.
Yeah.
And so I boiled it down to, like, okay, what is it that I like?
Oh, enjoy your food, Rikihi, man.
Games, and then what was it that made a good game good or bad? And I just want it to be good that people like, and I was just basically using examples of
some of the best games out there.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I hit the wrong one.
These guys aren't too difficult. They're only level 13.
Yeah, but I need to use the... I hit the wrong Minato ability. I needed to do that one. This one.
Okay.
There, that's better. Now we'll do better. Anywho. It's interesting for me to say this because I know a lot of other people, it's like, the whole passion thing, it's like, What? Where did... Why did they just leave? Anyway, that was weird. It's not so much that this project was something that was, like, it's not a dream game or anything like that. It's just more one of those things where it's like, we are trying to make a company grow so that we can like help people do what they want to do. And I wanted to make games, but I've got tons of ideas that are sketched, written down, and
Oh, Mansion at Midnight?
yeah, like Mansion at
Yeah.
Midnight wasn't one of those that was planned.
It was like a spur of the moment.
Actually, it was a like, why hasn't this been made
What-
yet?
yeah,
Let's make it.
exactly.
Why not?
Also, you needed to learn how to do multiplayer, so
Well,
this was really important.
Yeah,
Project
I wanted
for
a reason
our
to-
personal development too.
Yeah. I wanted a reason to make a multiplayer game, and I was like, oh, this would be a
I
rather...
wonder, kind of like going back to the thought of Lethal Company, I wonder how many people worked on that game.
I don't know.
Now thinking about it, because I've seen a little bit of the game, but I wonder if it's a small team or a big team.
Never looked into it that much.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the developers.
And usually when a game explodes that much and we don't know anything about it, it usually means there's... Usually, I'm not making an accusation, because I don't know, but we usually tend to find that there's some... I don't know if shady's the right word, but something
Or they had
less...
a pre-existing following.
Yeah.
That's one that I've seen like almost entirely, like super consistently. Is a lot of things that you see like blow up. It's like they had a fan base before.
Or they knew somebody, or they
Yeah.
did some, you know...
But I really don't know anything about Lethal Company.
Well, we also haven't taken any time to look.
Yeah.
But anyway, the point I was making is it's like, this was more of a like, this game deserves to have been made already, like, years ago. It's not that difficult. We want to practice. I wanted to practice. Let's just make it free. People are eating something, and I'll learn. So then I can make the other game I wanted to make, but... that one's literally a dream game, a game that I saw in my dreams, and ironically, I always bring this up because people say, you know how people say, like, we don't ever see your phones in your dreams. It's like, no, I do, because the game I saw, somebody showed it to me on their phone. So it wasn't even my phone that I saw. It was like, they were like, here, look at this game on this phone, and it was the game that I thought, it's like, oh, does this exist? I looked it up, and it's like, they showed me on, like, Google Play or whatever, this game, and it's like, nope, don't have it.
Onyx is chasing rabbits.
Oh, one of the dream games that I had that was literally a game I had a dream about was the As You Go. And that was essentially, in the dream it was called Endless RPG, but I figured that seemed like too vague of a name. But essentially it's a multiplayer dungeon crawling RPG with cards.
Yeah.
And I kind of already worked out the like card mechanics. I've made over 200 cards for it. That's what we were kind of working on. But then it was like, this might be a little too much. I need something to break it down. I was like, oh, I want to practice, because I wanted the dungeons to be procedurally generated. And so it's like, oh, well, maybe I'll just make a game that's procedurally generated. And I was like, well, there's a game that requires multiplayer, and is a multi-floored dungeon, needs multi-floored procedurally generated dungeons, or maps, to be made for it. And I was like, and it hasn't been made yet, so you know what? Why don't we make it?
Yeah.
Why not?
Wait, yeah, we were working on Dawn's dream game, As You Go, before we started working on Mansion at Midnight, and we basically just kind of like put it on the back burner until we finished MAO.
Well, basically what we're working on now is still technically working.
Yeah, it is, because you're learning how to do the things that we need to do for As You Go. What chain should I do?
Aww.
Aww, like what? That was such a cute moment. Shauna, with you around, I fight 3 times as hard. Just don't take that out of context.
Uh-oh.
Carla's gonna die. What are you gonna do about it?
We're gonna warn Ryan and make him taunt.
Things are really heating up.
Can she... I was about to say, can she heal herself? Does
we could.
she like shoot bullets to heal?
Yeah.
Now, how does she heal herself?
Ether. Like,
would you like coffee or tea?
Ether!
Ether!
Like Ike.
Yeah. Mr. fights for his friends.
Anyway. Worked out a lot of mechanics for that game that was literally shown in a dream, and just gave it a slightly different name that was a little more or less based off some fantasy, like, made as you go. Like a play off of that. And I think the mechanics would be pretty fun. It's a co-op card game, because I always... For me, it was like trying to figure out that... I mean, I'm sure you've all seen tons of games that try to do it, but they always fall back on the resource management of, like, oh, you get so many points per turn, and you can spend those points on
like
cards.
Inscription, or
Yeah.
Slay the Spire.
Well, in Inscription's case, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules, where
Right,
it's like,
yeah.
you play this to get resources that are all sorts of things.
A little bit Atomic Banana, but you can always bring it back around if you want.
There's not much more. I don't have much more to add. I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
At first glance, it looks kind of meh, and I didn't really get it, but it's like, whatever.
Like that, yeah. Dawn sort of
That-
summed it up. We haven't played it.
don't
As
really-
just a person looking in, it looks like a game it's more fun because of the people you're playing with.
It kind of has a slow burn, so we didn't really get into it trying to watch someone else play it. So we're just like, and we just moved on to something else.
I don't know much about the developers either. So
Yeah.
I usually, as a developer myself, I tend to look into what the company has done prior, and like if it's somebody that I really want to support, because there's a lot of people out there making games, and I don't always, feel comfortable supporting people who are doing shady things.
Oh man,
And
some of them
so-
are doing some real shady stuff.
Yeah, so I always dig a little deeper. Like one game that we absolutely love, World of Horror. We looked into the publisher for
Oh,
World of
man,
Horror,
that
and we're
publisher
like,
is weird.
this publisher is creepy. Like just the way that they word their website and
Well, because
stuff.
we were like, okay, maybe we
was
need a
so
publisher. We're like, what
weird.
did they use? And it was just like, oh no.
But it's so funny because World of Horror is an excellent game, and like from looking at the publisher, it's like I would have no idea that these two things were connected. It's just very bizarre.
Excellent is...
No, it is. It is a good game. I played it again for Halloween, and I really enjoyed it.
Because you...
It's
how do
a
I
good
put
game.
this? It would probably be a, like, 6 or 7 out of the 10 points of the rules.
Okay, but still, that's
not
high.
bad. You're saying excellent. Like, no, it's got some things. If you like that kind of game,
I do.
then yes, you
I
would
do.
like it. But it's like,
That's
if you're
one of my
not,
favorite types of games.
if you don't like cosmic horror and like the random you just died because you got bad luck, and you
That's
like
true. I like roguelikes and I like point and click games. And
yeah,
I
you like
text-based
roguelikes until
games.
until when someone shows you every mechanic and what to look out for after you've watched me beat it with my eyes closed because I broke down the mechanics. Oh, this is my favorite mechanic. This is my favorite mechanic from this game.
Speaking of mechanics.
When you pick up a collectible, if you haven't gotten a quest for it yet, it shows you a vision to show you that item is important. Don't sell it.
There you go, Xenoblade. Good job.
I don't know if it was in the original or not. I don't remember.
Oh, he was a Roblox developer. See, we knew it was something because, like, we were just talking about how a lot of people, when they make a game that is really popular, they have some kind of prior fan base or something they've done before. That's interesting.
I despise Roblox for existing, but
And Don doesn't really like Roblox all that much.
it's great that somebody sprawled out from it because it's really just really toxic training reels for design, and it's really restricting for people to try to get into the market. And I really don't like how society has moved towards these. We don't like monopolies, then stop making them. You know? Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's good when I'm happy to hear somebody has broken off of it, because it's like it doesn't help you at all to make real games other than designing and seeing what works and what doesn't work. But like Roblox as like a thing, it's like I stay away from it as much as possible.
Oh, I see Atomic Banana. Yeah, that makes sense. But, Same dev as Steels. And the Upturned. Yeah, see. I'm not familiar with those games.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm not a fan of in, like, when people say stuff like that, like they started... I don't know. It doesn't really matter when you start.
That's like saying we started in middle school. Like, yes, of course, but like,
well,
with
it depends,
Game Maker. And,
it depends on...
You know, like...
Well, no, what I was going to say is, like...
I was making levels in Little Big Planet since I was 12. Like, you know...
Well, no, that's what I mean. Like, how...
What level of thing would you consider game design and what you wouldn't? Which is interesting, because you could, like, people could build a game in Minecraft and say it's game design. You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting when you decide... Like, what actually do you want to put on your resume? That's
what I mean. It can sometimes... I guess what I'm getting at is, to me...
Not necessarily that there's a wrong or right thing to do, but just, like, as in a dialogue about it, you know?
Well, as a dialogue about it, I feel like there's a lot of people who might, be dishonest about it.
Yeah.
And I'm not accusing anyone of it. I'm just saying I've found experiences of that kind of thing, where it's like somebody would say that they started early, or that they made this when they were 13, but then you find out their parents helped a lot, or like...
Yeah, that happened to us at an indie game conference one time.
Or like someone says that they did X or Y, and then you give them like a question because you're interested, and then you find out you're like, why are you calling me out and being so harsh? It's like, I'm actually just genuinely curious. But then you start to find out it's like, no, they were being very dishonest.
Oh, completed the quest.
But,
nice.
That's cool. There's other people I've been talking to that are, that they're like trying to make a bunch of companies that are, how would I put it? They're essentially trying to make another like Roblox sort of thing. Or like, and they're not the only ones, like there's a bunch of people trying to do that kind of thing. And, to me, it's... I think annoying might be a good word for it, because so many people are trying to do that. So it's like, instead of making a game, they're just trying to make...
Roblox is so popular.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Well, it's just this there's a weird... There's sort of this weird thing going on now with, the industry, where it's like, it's becoming impossible to make products for people, because people don't want to play something that someone else made. They want to be able to make their own thing.
Uh-huh.
And so it's like, how do you make something for them? Well, you make a tool that they can make, so then you basically are tricking them into being convinced that they're not playing a game, but they are playing a game because they bought your game, but you told them that they're making a game by buying your game. So you didn't really sell them a game, you sold them a tool.
It's almost like a con, a little bit.
A little bit. I guess that's how it feels to me. I know not everyone feels that way. It's just... It can be frustrating when you're trying to make stuff for people, and what they really want is the ability to not do the hard stuff, but make the thing and feel like they accomplished something. Mm-hmm. When it's like, this isn't easy. Yes, I can make this easier for you, but there's lots of tools like that already. And... I guess it was just weird when I was watching your younger cousins specifically, I guess mine too, because we're married.
Yeah, that is.
They're basically playing The Sims, but in Roblox. And so it's like, it's not really helping. The iteration and inspiration isn't really there when all they're really doing is recreating. It's like they get stuck in the first stage of building.
Yeah.
The first stage is like, yes, you need to know
mimicry. That's with most art too.
Yeah.
Is you mimic in order to improve and stuff like that.
Right, but it feels like they're not leaving it. Now, I'm not... Again, I'm just clarifying. I've left the topic of I'm talking about the person who was working on...
Lethal Company.
Lethal Company. I'm just talking about, like, Roblox in general, of, like, this is not a... It's like a starting tool, like Scratch, or Game Maker, or RPG Toolkit, or...
To be fair, I have definitely...
all those things.
I made a couple of games in RPG Toolkit, and actually another kind of obscure thing that I used to make games in was So there was this old PC game called Neverwinter Nights.
Oh yeah.
And it had like a modding. It wasn't really modding.
No, it was a
It was like a
toolkit.
toolkit where you could create your own scenarios.
Well, because it was basically
Because it was
it
based
was
off
what
the
Baldur's
D&D.
Gate. What Baldur's Gate 3 is now.
Yeah,
that's what that one was at
That's
the time.
what Neverwinter Nights was. So I had a story that I wrote in high school that was like my fantasy story that I would draw characters for and like write. And I made like the first scenario from my story in Neverwinter Nights as a D&D campaign, but like in a 3D environment. I think that's the most like obscure a game that you can make a game in.
But it's based off of D&D, so the whole point was you could make your own.
That's what I mean. Like that's
know.
the closest thing I ever really got to.
But it
then
had its own thing.
I made games in Game Maker and RPG Toolkit as well.
I guess but the difference with Neverwinter is it's like, here's the game, and then here's all of the toolkits you could do.
Yeah, but like I said, that's the closest thing I can think of. I guess I do make worlds in VR chat, so.
Yeah, but VR chat is literally made
That's more social.
in Unity,
Yeah.
which
yeah,
is using
basically.
like C# and SDK, so it.
But anyways, yes, game design is definitely a thing that we can talk about for hours.
It's something that I've done a lot of research on, and I have a lot of. There are a lot of facts that I know that I don't like, that I wish weren't the truth, because it conflicts with my opinion. But I do recognize the truth of the matter, wishing to maybe change people's opinions or minds with argument rather than force. And so that's why I just, the truth of the matter is it really that harmful? Not as harmful as my opinion would say it is, but slightly harmful in a large scope. So individually, no, not a big deal. But if it grows out of control, there are months where it seems like Roblox grows out of control. It can be a bit of a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Is it always the case? No. In fact, a lot of times it's pretty calm, but it could also just be how much I'm aware of it based on going out and seeing, a grandmother spending $500 on 5 gift cards for her grandkids, and all of it's for Roblox money.
Yeah, and you're just like, what?
Yep. Or
oh, you
Roblox,
are an aspiring game dev too? Nice! Well, you're in the right place to talk, Banana, because we do a lot of game dev talk here.
Oh, break.
Hey, Charlotte, look.
It's Juju's buggy.
Exactly, Atomic. Oh, did this already happen?
No. If it did, it wouldn't be a future sight thing.
Oh, okay.
What is that thing?
Oh, okay.
It's more like a vision of what is to come.
Juju!
That's
What
right.
is
We were leveling up, but this is what we
It's
were
Juju.
actually doing.
I was just doing quests along
Is
the
he
way.
okay? Tell me!
There's a mechon. It's taken Juju.
When?
I'm not sure, but I don't think we've got much time.
You said you saw a deep valley, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, there's a place like that just up ahead. And it's even on the way to Colony 6. That must be the route Juju's taking.
You sure? No other deep valleys round here?
Not as far as I know.
Well, Shulk,
Let's move. That has to be where Juju is.
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah, usually what I found with this game as far as a loop is if you do all the side quests from the area, or I don't even say all, a good 70% maybe, 60 to 70%, which is a good amount for casual play, then you'll be just right about the same level. If you do 80 to 100%, then you're
Wait, what's down there that you're gonna jump?
I don't know. There's a thing. There's an
The quest.
Yeah. Quest.
I knew it! I knew you were gonna jump!
Quest!
You're going fishing for exclamation marks.
It's up there.
But it's up there.
I probably need to give her some better equipment. Look at all the exclamation points over here!
Oh no! But, well, on a completely different note, I saw Lonesome mention Monster Hunter earlier. I do like Monster Hunter. We recently got Monster Hunter Rise, and it's been pretty fun.
I used to like it, but I was one of the people who played it back when it was still on PSP and like
Really, really hard.
yeah. Well, it was more like they've added a lot of conveniences, I guess, where it's like it doesn't necessarily take away from it, but it does remove the secret knowledge, which some people would say is good. I guess what I'm trying to say is, when I first started, it was like, oh wow, this is way easier. So like, if you already had, it's like taking off the weights if you were training, and it's like, wow, this is way easier now because it's not as cumbersome.
Yeah.
So I guess in a way,
but
it's like
that's not necessarily a bad thing because it makes it a lot more approachable.
Yeah, because it is supposed to be a multiplayer game, and one of the like unfun things about it would be the fact that if you're playing with someone like randomly online, and no, put that away. And they can't do it because it's like this is their first or second game. It's a little more approachable, which that's a good thing. So when I kind of figured that, it's like, oh, okay, I'll just take this as a more chill Monster Hunter. And just be happy of the conveniences, but, you know, it's still enjoyable. And the one I'm specifically talking about is Rise. Ow.
I will say, Try was my favorite Atomic Banana.
Yeah. See, like, the reason I liked Try, or I liked the older Monster Hunter, like Ultimate and stuff, was because it was still a hunt. The only thing that made it not as much of a hunt was the what was the feeling? The like.
Well, like they were already marked.
Yeah, the fact that like in the
older.
older games you had to mark them. Once you mark them, you could see it, but like you said, it does feel more like just fight bosses.
I totally feel that.
Which is funny, because, like, people said they really liked Shadow of Colossus. I remember when I first played it, I borrowed it, and so I was like, okay, when, you know, my parents wouldn't buy it for me, so it's like, okay, I'll just borrow it from someone, right? And, it was weird to me because I thought it was going to be, like, more like an adventure game, like Legend of Zelda or something like that. But when it was literally walk here, fight boss, repeat, and that's it, I was like, I don't get it. Like, this isn't fun. And I think I got a little over halfway through, but it was like, after about the third boss fight, also, because you all know how I play games, I sit here, like, this is normal for me, sitting and playing for, like, a few hours. So it's like, it felt like the way I play games made it a bad pace. Because if you sit and do that game for that many hours, it's like, I'm bored now, because
you're doing the same thing over and over again, yeah.
But then it's like, if you were to do it...
let's fight Rathlos again.
Right. But if you were to, like, think of it as, like, what would be the other one? Like you finish off a boss fight and then you save it, you know, use the like auto save, and you're like, oh, okay, this is a great time to take a break. And then you know, if you only had like an hour to play or whatever, then it's probably it's pretty well paced.
That's how I like to play Monster Hunter. Like sometimes before bed, I'll just be like, oh, let's just go kill something, and we'll just like kill something a couple of times.
Yeah.
And that's all I need. Oh, I agree with you, Lonesome. Like, You know what's really funny is I have this really irrational fear of dinosaurs because when I was really young, I watched Jurassic Park, and it kind of scarred me for life. But most of the monsters don't scare me. But Tigrex, man, I cannot fight Tigrex.
It's the charging with the mouth. Like,
I'm just like, oh my god! Like if you guys watched me play Security Breach, that was me, like trying to fight a Tigrex. I can't do it. It just like it hits that nostalgia of being scared as a child, and I'm just like, ooh. So I like all of the other designs, but Tigrex is too much for me.
Yeah, it's funny.
I always like the Kopeko, or Kirapeko line of design because the armor always has like lots of feathers and stuff like that.
I like the Pecco from Tri because the fact that it would randomly call something and suddenly you're like, oh, this is no longer fighting or stop the bird or shut it up. Like it starts to, oh, it's like shoot something down its throat, make it stop.
Tigrex, I could not even.
But anywho, yeah, Monster Hunter was a lot of fun. It was more fun when you could play with a group of people. But the weird thing about it was in the older ones like Tri and 4, not Ultimate. I don't know how much it was in Ultimate from the 3DS, but there was like at the, I guess you would probably say the second tier of ranking. I guess high quests. It was there was like these really rare drops that were like a less than 5% chance of getting it. So you didn't really have to grind for money. You would just, if you're trying to get a full suit of armor, it would just take time, and you'd end up fighting a Rathlos like 50 times, a Rathian. It's like, sure.
Yeah.
Other times you might fight it once.
That must be what Atomic Banana was saying, like, the grind, but it's not fun kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, that's what helps you, like, you can get... The thing that was fun about Monster Hunter was that if you really figured out the monster's mechanics, kind of like what people liked about the From Software series of, like, Dark Souls and Bloodborne, it's like, if you figure out its pattern, you can dodge everything and, like, never get hit. So when you figured it all out, you could also kill it really, really fast.
Oh boy.
Get the tail cut off. Also, if you wait till you have higher level stuff, then you go back and get it a bunch of times, it takes like maybe 30 attacks from everybody, and it's just ripped apart. That became kind of fun when you go from like ultra high ranking to like really low fights. Just destroy it.
I know how you feel, Lonesome. I know what you mean.
Yeah. The weirdest thing that ever happened was we had somebody who was definitely cheating, because we went into a fight and like they went from standing next to us to just suddenly where the monster was, did one attack, and it was dead while we were in between loading screens. And then they tried to blame one of us as the one who cheated. It was like, no.
Wow, and they're like, oh, somebody cheated. Hacks.
Oh, I can't believe you did that. It's like, what do you mean we did that?
You know, I will say this, Lonesome. The last time I really had that feeling, like when you used to join a game of Monster Hunter, was when we played Paladins. Which is kind of funny, because it's a very different game, obviously, because it's a hero shooter. It's like Overwatch. But, like, that whole getting your friends together and playing a round of Paladins, like, that's the last time I really felt that, and it was a lot of fun. I really like Paladins, but I get sweaty when I play that game, so... I do. I, like, get mad, and I'm just like,
sweaty like Piccolo.
Yeah, I get Piccolo sweaty.
If anyone else hasn't noticed that, Piccolo...
We've been watching Dragon Ball Z Super, that's why Don brings it up.
Yeah, I know, but if you watch any Dragon Ball, like, Z or Beyond... almost every scene with Piccolo,
so
he's always sweating. He's always got a sweat drop. Megan's the one that pointed it out.
He's always so sweaty. Yeah, we still have a long way to go till then, Atomic Banana, especially at the pace I play, because I play games slow, and Don is, well, you guys know, I constantly call him Sonic the Hedgehog, because, you know, he like to go fast.
Want to get edge. Extreme edge is good. That cooldown reduction though. The slit edge is nice for the let me do big damage. Let me do
You
big
know,
damage.
Lonesome, I actually haven't seen that preview yet. I know they announced it at the Game Awards, but I haven't actually seen it. I need to go look for it.
Air slash? Is it that good? It does break the enemy's stance, so it's another one like Team Edge. Yeah. About a second faster, but it does decrease aggro. Yeah, I got it low. Or I'm gonna get targeted too much. Oh. Sword drive. Stab enemy dealing a large amount of damage.
Yeah, we didn't. We never played World because when Monster Hunter World launched, there was really bad hackers.
Well, no, they released it on PC, and I'm like, if they're already trying to hack it in.
Oh no, there was. There just was.
Oh yeah.
So we never really got into it because we like to play Monster Hunter on like a handheld.
Well, and also because it released on PC and like the other consoles, not portables, and so
Yeah.
I have to buy double.
Yeah, because Don always buys me a copy too.
Well, it's not like you can play split screen, so
Yeah.
whenever we do a Monster Hunter thing, we have to get 2 copies, and I'm like, I'm not getting it on PC, because if we do end up ever wanting to play online, I really don't want to have the fun
Oh wow,
taken
you bought
away.
an Xbox to play World? Hey, we bought a PS5 to play Final Fantasy 7R, so...
No, I didn't.
Yeah?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's right, No, you got the PS4 to play 7R. As a hand-me-down.
No, I had the PS4 before.
No,
7.
we bought a PS5 to play God of War.
No.
The first one.
No. That was PS4.
Really? Which one? What am I thinking of then?
I don't know. What are you thinking of?
I must be thinking about when we bought our PS4 because there was a specific game that we bought it just to play that game.
Well, originally it was to play the Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Oh,
because
that's
it had
right.
4-player split screen on the system.
And
it
then
was
we
only
were,
the PS5
then we were
version.
disappointed with that game.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, it was alright. It wasn't.
No,
that
it was
good.
terrible.
It wasn't that good at all.
It was terrible.
Yeah, this is me and Don. You guys, I'm like, it was okay. He's like, no, it was hot garbage.
Absolutely. I'm not letting that game get away with it. It was bad. It was terrible. It was.
Don had much higher expectations of because we have played all the other Borderlands games.
It's
too.
rated T for teen.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was rated T for teen because I bought a digital copy.
Yeah.
It's a
very
Borderlands game
It's
made
very
T for
weird.
teen.
Let that sink in. Anywho.
And they made way too many what I would consider the bad side of D&D references. Of like this is not the table group you want to be at, the like horror stories, like no, this is not a good D&D session. Or Bunkers B and B session because it's bunkers and anyway. The sad thing is there were parts of the game that were fun, and I was enjoying it up until the point when we got near the end of the game and we were over-leveled, so it's like, okay, the things aren't scaling with us anymore. Let's just beat the main story. We'll do the side quests when we come back around for the second loop. Because all the other Borderlands games up to that point were, that's the one I wanted, were...
You could do
like
multiple
Diablo.
runs.
Well, they
yeah.
were like Diablo in the idea where it's like, okay, first you do it the one time through, and then you've got Nightmare mode, and then you've got like Diablo mode or whatever. Like, it's a loop again, but it's higher. Everything's higher level. The drops are stronger, things like that. And so we were like, oh, let's get to the second loop so it's unrestricted. And when we beat the game, and I went back to the title screen, and it's like, okay, let's start loop 2. And the game was like, what are you talking about? And then we like looked it up and it's like, you don't have a loop 2? And I jokingly said, and you call yourself Borderlands, and then it's like, well, no, you didn't. You called yourself Wonderlands. So I guess that should have been my first clue that this was going to be wrong. And it just felt like it was... I thought it was going to be a bunch of, like, in-jokes, and everybody got to laugh at, like, how silly some of the scenarios are, and we're back in the crazy world of Tiny Tina, and it just... It wasn't. I thought it was going to be a big game based off of the DLC from the second Borderlands game, which was amazing, by the way. Like, that DLC mission was amazing, which is the whole reason I even, like, rushed out and wanted to play it so bad. Nope. They just...
Different vibe because of the different
It was wrong.
rating.
It was just wrong. About the
So
old...
basically, you jumped off the bridge.
Yeah.
You walked all the way around. And
Yeah.
now you're back at the top of the bridge.
Sort of. I mean, why?
Fighting
Yes.
every single exclamation mark along the way.
Right.
Okay. So this is basically...
Quest completed.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now.
Well, okay, I'm getting a whole bunch of money by doing a bunch of these quests, right?
Okay.
And then when I'm done with them, I can go back and buy gear, because I'm remembering the boss fight that's coming up.
Yes. I
And
was thinking
if
about that too.
I don't really want to ruin the cinematic of it by being too under-leveled and then being like, yeah, we're gonna do this, oh, and we're dead. Because
Yeah.
that happened before.
Well, you know, you guys, when we do these long RPGs, it just gives us a chance to just chat and hang out with you guys. Because the grind is definitely real.
It's okay. When I just finished that other quest, I think I have the money now I'm looking for. I probably got the resources I can go craft, and then we can move forward. I'm sure.
Oh, Lonesome, have a wonderful night. Thanks for coming in. We'll have a great night too, I guarantee it.
I probably could have done this off stream, but
That's okay. Like I said, we're hanging out. It's just a Monday night. We're just chilling.
that's the only negative about this one. It's a very chill kind of RPG. Definitely a 2006 to 2010
Yeah.
RPG.
Like Necosword was saying, they were looking for like an older feeling RPG to play. I think Xenoblade definitely hits that feeling, you
Well,
know?
nowadays it does.
Yeah.
Like, it depends on the kind of old school you're looking for. This is like somewhere in between turn-based and real-time.
Yeah.
Because it's like 11, Final Fantasy 11, where if you had your macro bar set up like this, it plays almost exactly like
Oh,
11.
thank you for the lurk, Anime Guy. Thank you for
Thank
popping
you.
in.
Take care. I'm going to do some teleporting now.
Hi, Onyx. Did you go potty? Are you gonna go back to the store? Back to the town and buy stuff like you just said?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay, I'm
'cause
gonna
now
take Onyx out real quick, and then I will be back before the boss fight.
I have definitely unlocked
Alright, guys, I'll be right back.
Ryan's heavy.
Let's see if that command...
Got here. Medium equipment, okay.
My BRB isn't working.
Oh.
I gotta fix it. Wait, I shall return.
Mhm. Okay. Well. Getting that. We got these. So, area map. Yeah, that's our next place to go. So, let's head on back to the camp. Hopefully the merchant there will... Yeah, that's what we had a conversation like that, Carbon Fox, where we were... I was saying, when I started playing this like I did 12, where it's like, your party members are kind of set up so that you can swap them out. It's definitely, 3 party members, make sure they're doing certain jobs, and the real-time / real-time combat mixed with send commands and use well, I guess in 12 it had that whole gambits mechanic, which was kind of interesting. Definitely could be glitchy when I tried to do things that were like, at least the original one. I think they improved it quite a bit for the Zodiac version, or at least maybe I just felt like it improved. It could have just been me playing better, and it could have always been that way. But yeah, that was something I actually did enjoy about Final Fantasy XII, because I got to play Final Fantasy XI a little bit because Meg's parents had a friend that wasn't playing it, but they still had their account going, so they let me play their like secondary character on their account. And so, because I was too young to like pay for things myself, like internet and stuff like that. But I had a lot of fun playing it, and it was very interesting because you could play that on a dial-up internet connection, which was really slow. It was just that old of an MMO. But because of that, the pacing of the combat was kind of, I mean, obviously slower than compared to like 14. But I liked that 12 still had that feel, so I could play it. This is one that I can play offline, and it feels like 11, which I was enjoying. Oh, yeah. Welcome back.
You gotta tab over to my character.
So needy.
Hi guys, I'm back! Oh, also, welcome back, Salt. I unpoofed.
You know, I wish that the, no, this person doesn't have better... Well, what does... Okay. I guess I should just get the... do we want her in medium armor?
How do I feel about really cheesy bad jokes? I love bad jokes.
Sure, we'll get a hide belt. With those?
You guys would love it. So Dawn, in the very, very beginning of our streaming journey, he played through all of the .hack sign. No, not sign. What is that series? It's not sign. It's
.hack?
Just .hack.
That's the original .hack.
Yeah, the original .hack.
Yeah,
it
four
was
discs.
all 4 discs that he has on PlayStation 2. It was just like one of the prides of your collection, I want to say. And you guys were talking about your single player MMO experience, and I was like, that sounds very .hack. A game of which Dawn truly enjoys.
It's definitely a trip.
Oh man, Carbon Fox! We have made new characters. Because my character was on an account that my parents gave to a friend, and Dawn's character was on my uncle's account.
No,
like,
it was actually a friend that we played with a couple years ago on 14 now, when they came back on 14. Soul Tiger? It's on her account.
Was on Souls? I thought it was on my uncle's account.
Nope.
Oh, okay. So, like, yeah.
In fact, when we played with her, I was like, oh, so you're the owner of the account that your parents...
Your account was on, yeah, that's what
because your parents were the ones holding on to it. It's like, well, if you ever want to come back, we'll keep it up to date and stuff.
We do have new characters we started. I think we've got level 90 characters now.
Yeah, they're max leveled.
I every once in a while I feel extremely nostalgic for Final Fantasy 11, and we pay Square Enix some money to play for a month or so.
It's definitely not easy to get started anymore.
No, not at all.
But if you have people who can help you get to, like, basically the first task is get a character to 99 and unlock all the things.
Oh my gosh, I'm just reading what Scott just posted. That's so funny! Your dad was like, why are you looking at mermaid tops? Poor Scott. Yeah, Corky just got her very own mermaid tail for a cosplay, so she's been looking for a top to go with it.
Well?
Okay, I got it. Nope, nope. Stop. Open. Change
Yeah, I
gear.
like to imagine my character in Final Fantasy 11 is just like, you know, sitting in the Mog House, having tea. Just living its digital life.
Well, how to put it? A line bangle, huh?
Bengals.
Sure. I'll get that. Guess I want a hide belt. I want to run fast. What do we have here? We want hide belts.
Oh my gosh, I love those shorts on him. They're white, and so they have like a little bit of a boxer short look to them. You and a couple people, Carbon Fox. We've had a lot of people in the chat remarking on how wonderful this soundtrack is.
Hmm.
It's definitely a good one.
No. Oh, he needs to get the heavy, steady arms on him.
What is Charlotte got on her head right now?
I don't know. A helmet?
They're like, it's like almost a Valkyrie helmet, but not quite. Yeah, Atomic Banana. I noticed that the aesthetic of the games really shifted after this one too. Like Xenoblade 2 is a lot more anime, where this one is kind of, it is still anime, but it like has a different aesthetic to it. I'm more of a fan of the style of this one than the newer one. Oh, that's a cool top. I like the boob window, yeah.
I don't know. Twitch might be competitors.
Twitch, is this artistic nudity?
No, let's...
Not even close. Oh, God.
Let's not open that. Anyway, let's get to...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I did like that about because I watched my dad play Xenoblade 3 like over his shoulder when we were on vacation.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't mind the look of Xenoblade 3, but 2 is like, it looks like full on anime, and I'm just like, I mean, it's cute and I like those kinds of games, but like after going from this one to that, it's like I just prefer this style so much more that it's like, man, why couldn't they have just made it like the first one? Hey, Natrix, what you doing? Hello. Good to see you.
Now I need to travel back to Colony 9 to the Gem Man stall.
Speaking of beautiful art and amazing artists, guys, you guys follow Natrix, right? Especially if you want to learn how to draw. Very talented artist.
Who's there?
Alright. First attack plus, don't care. Quick step. That could be.
It does tickle me a little bit. Didn't the like sword chick from Xenoblade 2 end up in Smash? Like the very anime waifu one?
I'm all over that.
Oh yeah, speaking of Final Fantasy 11, there's something like this in that MMO where you like synth together. Remember the big pot that you had to like synth together? It's like, there's a lot of elements that are similar between this game and Final Fantasy 11.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you guys know Natrix. Natrix is great. How are you doing tonight?
I'm all over that.
Come on, give me a 200% one.
Finished.
Great job.
S-tier villains, huh? For like anime villains or like for video game villains, Salt?
What?
Oh, from Xenoblade 2. That's why we're talking about Xenoblade 2 a little bit. Video games villains. Okay, well, anime villains, though, like, are very different, so important clarification. It's like, is this a JoJo thing where, like, they're just gonna become part of the party, or...
Okay, let's strength.
Oh man, Carbon Fox. It's funny that you bring that up. Like, there's whenever we would go into, I don't know how loud this thing is. Like, do I need to shout over this effect in the game because it's like really loud?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, the achievement progress. It's like the pacing is too slow for a lot of modern players
For
now.
what?
This kind of game. We have a friend
yeah.
who plays more modern games, and that's more his style. So it's like, okay, I was just like, I was about to talk, and I was like, wait a second. Shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh, so when when Dawn and I would play Final Fantasy XI, Carbon Fox, and we would go into Sandoria, we would just be like, oh no, not the bagpipes! No, they're coming! Because there's this really obnoxious, like, and we would just like run through Sandy as fast as we could so that we would just get out of there before the bagpipes started. Oh god. Good memories. Oh, you guys are just making me... See, now somebody's gonna redeem Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Salt was already saying that.
Oh, goodness. Oh, that's funny.
Find more I grow up.
I mean, I feel like the pacing in this game, it does remind me a lot of like older RPG, but it's not that bad.
It's...
Yes? Is there something you'd like to share?
I'm not saying bad as in like the term bad. Bad as in like it's a lot. There's a lot of it.
Yeah.
This is definitely more of a time sink RPG.
Cookie!
Cookie time.
Oh, thank you for the cookie redeem. You know that's what he wanted. Good boy.
Oh, no. We could go straight to 3. At least in the third one, there's something that looks like a Monado. And we don't have weird, like, subtext of females being objects.
That we called it Waifu Blade for a very long time.
What do you mean for a very long time?
Dawn still calls it Waifu Blade.
Tell me I'm wrong. Prove to me I'm wrong. Like, give me an example of how it's not Waifu Blade. Chronicles.
Everyone calls it
Yeah,
Waifu.
see?
All my friends call it Waifu Blade.
Anyone who knows calls it Waifu Blade Chronicles. It's not...
It's 100% Waifu Blade.
It's not like it's... I'm not really... I mean,
goodness.
it's not for everyone, but...
Yeah, you guys may not know this about Don, but he's not really a waifu guy.
Not at all.
You have a wifey, but not like
Well-
a waifu. You know, that's not really your thing.
Not at all. Yeah, it's...
This game's
I-
like bread and butter. Oh, yeah?
I am
Medal
a
of
collector, and I know that I would have a bit of a problem in the back of my mind collecting waifus. That's just a personal thing for me. Like, I don't know, it's just something feels wrong about it to me. So I don't do it.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely trying to make games where there are lots of waifus, so it's like, I'm totally
I
gonna...
love drawing waifus, though.
Well, and it's also that was one of the other games that's... wasn't a dream game. It started as a spite game, but...
Oh, one day we'll be able to work on that title.
Actually, it depends on how the companies or businesses are going after Mansion at Midnight.
I
mean, if everybody really
really want to make... There's a one game that we really want to make, but it's going to require a bigger team, and I'm just like, one day.
Technically, they both require a
I think it is
bigger
my
team.
dream game, honestly. Like, I think it is. And it does have waifus in it. Sorry.
Yeah,
The waifus are for me.
6 of them as playable characters, and 18 of them. Technically, husbandus are the
Boy.
other ones, so there's
This is true. There are waifus
there's
in
technically
this one.
about 30 main characters.
I want to make one, Miko, because I love designing all the characters. That's like the best part. I love doing that. Every time we have an excuse to make a new VTuber outfit, I'm just like, ooh, what do I get to... It was all my time in, like, Lolita fashion for so long. Now I just get to, you know, dress up our avatars or make a new head for Dawn, you know? Give him a Gundam head or a Freddy head or something.
Like, I don't know, I guess it seems to be the right crowd since I'm playing this kind of game, and the sequel was a waifu thing. And we're on that topic. College girls that are magical girls.
Are you trying to explain the plot of Magical Dream
No,
Catchers?
I'm just saying, like, the first 6 waifus are potentially magical girls that are in college.
I'm reading Achievement Progress's.
You know,
starts as an Atari's 2600 game in combat and evolves through the various. There was a game like that. What was it called? It was like every time you went through a different level, it was like a different era of games.
Well, it was like as you like leveled up.
No, it was
you
like it
gained
had
more
like
pixels.
a really weird name, like my name is Steve or something. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Guys, do you know what I'm talking about?
There's a bunch of them that are like that. But it's like, I mean, I wrote a short story or I was writing like a couple chapters of a book like that. But it's like a detective mystery.
Now that's gonna make me think of that.
Don't worry about it.
Whatever it was.
The game's title would be Magical Dream Catchers.
Yes, the game that I really want to make, and that was a game that Dawn and I were working on that we ultimately pushed to the back burner because we were like, we do not.
Well,
have
no,
the
I wanted
manpower
the money
for it.
to have a bigger team to make sure it was done properly and with the quality that I want.
We need an army of artists.
Well, no, so I needed a game that made money. So then I was like, I had that dream about
As You Go.
As You Go now is what we're calling it, and it was one that would allow for people to basically, if they wanted to, make purchases for outfits, for characters, for things like that. But because I really don't want the predatory microtransactions, there are microtransactions and you can watch ads, but the design around it is all microtransactions are not for gacha. There is a random element of earning booster packs, but it's just that. Earning booster packs.
You earn them and then you can upgrade them, yeah.
Yeah. So there's not really a...
Yeah, Miko, that's kind of how we felt about it when we started talking about As You Go. It's like...
Anything that you spend real money on is not random.
It has to be not affect the game play. No,
it can. It's not
No, like the outfits.
Oh yeah, no, outfits are just cosmetic.
They're just to make them look. Well, it depends. Like, sometimes I buy them if it's something really cute that I really want. But the other thing, too, is that the best kinds of games are the ones that you can sink time into to compensate for that. You know? Like, it's like, oh, I need, like, 1,000,000 points. Or I could buy the 1,000,000 points for, like, $1. I'm the kind of person, I'll just sink the time into it, you know? Like, that's the best, that's the best way to design them.
The caution I would give for that achievement progress is, if you change the game too much in between, then it won't get boring, but people will never feel comfortable, so you just have to be careful with how drastic the change is. So a good way that might mitigate that is to kind of think about which game mechanics / loops are similar enough that they build.
Especially in controls.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than changing controls to where a player doesn't know how to play anymore.
I'm not sure how you feel about M titles, but there was a game that tried to do something like that, and it was kind of hit or miss, was Conker's Bad Fur Day. Overall, it was it
was like movie genres, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Well, no, the jokes is what kept it okay.
Oh, I never saw... Was it Miku who asked if I liked bad jokes? I never saw bad joke. I might have been when I took the doggies out. Okay, well, anyways.
Oh,
I'll have to see if they...
that one had, randomly... It went from being, a 3D platformer collectathon, like Banjo-Kazooie, to suddenly it's a third-person shooter, like Call of Duty. And...
What, Conkers?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I was saying. So it's like the game completely changed. Like, and then all of a sudden there's a Matrix like slow mo cover shooter game suddenly. So that one didn't do perfect with that. And even when they made the sequel for it on the not sequel, they remade it on the Xbox. It was
Wait,
still.
that's a big guy.
Oh, is that one of the things I was supposed to be fighting?
It's got an exclamation mark.
Is that the thing? Yeah, it looks like it.
It looks like it, all right. I don't know if it's one of those notorious monsters. It's
Oh,
not.
it's just a
It's not special.
card.
It's just like, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck with it.
Yeah.
That would be my only caution is try to do it better than Conkers did, because Conkers was like I was trying to say, like I'm saying, it's like they did something like it with the game loop and game feel changing, but maybe not in the best way. It was a little rough. But again, it was on the 360 or the Xbox, and before that, it was on the Nintendo 64. So it was.
This is true. This is the special music.
Strange.
Deceived.
Hey, he did the wild down.
Yes.
You did it, Ryan.
I have. Okay, so I feel like you're getting stronger, and I feel like you might actually be more prepared for that boss fight.
Oh, I forgot to. Oops. Backslash.
Yeah, baby. I just hear Ryan in the background.
I forgot to equip all the gems I just made.
You mean you're?
Yeah, all the crafting I just did. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. Speedy boots. Hey, look how much faster I run now. They're running old speed. I'm running new speed. Anyway.
No guitar riff for you guys that time. But anyways, yes, so Don, you were saying, you were talking about As You Go, and how we wanted to use As You Go to make a little bit of money so that we could pay people to actually work on our dream game.
What?
My dream game, sure. We'll just leave it at that.
You know me, I don't...
Yeah, you know, that's not really a thing that you do, but I'm okay with saying that this is my dream game for now.
Okay.
At least until I have the next one. But, back when we first started doing stuff on Twitch, I worked on a couple of the characters on stream, but that was a long time ago, before we were like VTubers. Almost 3 years ago.
Did I get any better art? Nope.
So does this game, is it like Materia where you put that on their armor?
Yep.
There you go.
You can have the infantry boots then.
She got the purple boots.
Hmm.
They're not as high as her thigh highs, though. Big sad.
Yeah, I need to get... I didn't make any ether up, so her ether magic attacks aren't going to do as... Did we gain a skill tree? What do we got here? Reporting work? Yeah, XP. Haunting... What else we have? Damage dealt. That open. And chain attacks?
So all this time that you've been grinding, too, you've been building up their affinity with each other, too. So
yes.
that'll help you with the boss fight.
More Shadow Eye, so I do not get caught. I will buy the books later. Rage? Set physical damage down. Yes. Level up Rage some more, because of those spikes. Yeah. Heal Blast. Large amount of HP recovering. Oh, what was Metal Blast again? Shoot a powerful inflicting break. Will hit to flying enemy. I thought this said good against flying enemies too. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool.
So what do you think? Are we gonna go fight him?
Yeah, I think I should be okay to challenge now.
Yes.
Save. Save? Save. Save. There we go. Save.
Maybe just save?
Save.
Save? Yeah, maybe save. Okay, save.
Well, now I'm level 19, so that's better.
Yay! And Juju has been captured the whole time.
No, he's just been walking.
Really, really slow.
Yeah, the armor appearance is just based off of the weight and the, like, tier, quote, air quotes tier, like, that's how they're named, like, Colony 1, Colony 2, medium armor, it's basically just medium, heavy, light.
Well, I call them the big purple dude.
But it's because it's medium armor. Yeah.
Don't.
Well, no, I'm just saying, see how they're blue. That means I'm quite a bit higher, like 4 levels above them.
Oh, I see. So that wasn't red. It wasn't red because it was special. It was red because it was higher level. Oh, I get it now.
Well, the red, yeah, it's kind of like the check. What's its power level compared to me?
It's over 9,000!
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Technically, it's 8,000, but 9,000 is above 8,000, so. Hey, treasure chest.
Interesting, anime guy. I'm reading.
What is...
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't
familiar
know
with
what
Azure Lane.
is.
Is that a typo or just something we're not familiar with?
I'm gonna Google it.
Oh, I moved.
Oh, okay. This is it's a phone game. It's a shoot 'em up.
Oh, okay.
A waifu shoot 'em up. I bet there are some characters you really like in it, huh, anime guy?
You're really getting into this, right? How good are we?
Ah, yes. I see. One simple Google search showed me everything I need to do. Or everything I need to know.
Oh, there's a quest over there. What is... Thought I did that one. Oh well. USS Arizona. That's a real ship.
Yeah, I'm assuming the ships are then turned into anime waifu.
Oh.
Based on the artwork.
I don't think that is not for me.
Done audible laugh.
No, thank you. I'm good. Have fun.
Not making fun of you, anime guy. Just not done thing.
Just
I think they're really cute.
like I said, I'm gonna sit that one out. I'm good. You have fun.
Oh yeah, I saw that, Scott. Nice work. I know you were trying to get a hold of that.
Ah.
There's only one gacha game I really know.
Is this the place you were on about?
Oh, guys, we made it! Oh my
At
gosh!
the end of the road, there's a path to Colony 6.
But there's no sign of Juju. If
Or
my vision
Juju.
was right,
Struggling this
he
whole
should
time.
be around here somewhere.
I'm sure he would have gone along this road. I just hope nothing's happened to him yet.
Any chance he went up that way?
It's not safe around here. I doubt Juju would go off the beaten track if he could avoid it.
Got it. We'll search along the road.
Oh yeah, baby. Let's go search along the road. Like he does that thing where he rhymes. I remember there was something really funny that you said while we were on vacation.
No, your dad kept being like, he just keeps revving his engine like, rah, he's got to wind himself back
That's
up.
what it was, my dad. He's like, why does he keep doing it? He's like,
Maybe I was just like, he just winds himself back up. Ryan is a little wound up.
Don't let a single one escape.
Well, Miko, you must be a fan of Legend of Zelda then. But no, the only gacha game I ever played was Arknights, and it was like for 2 days. Because I played it, I pulled some very, very, very rare and strong character. I tried to play it for a couple of days, but it was just too boring. I couldn't get into it.
I prefer gacha games where playing the game is how you unlock the things, even if it is a random drop. Because it's like, it's not bad for fun, but...
The concept is fun. But like the predatory marketing is
the predatory addiction to gambling.
Yeah.
That is like literally gambling. And before we get too far into it, I will just explain really quickly and clearly the difference between gacha in digital games and, like, for example, card games like Pokemon.
I wish
why
I
those
could
aren't
give
gambling,
Dawn the glasses, the smart glasses that I have to redeem for.
is the fact that for the trading card games, the value that you are quote-unquote gaining by opening a booster pack is completely arbitrary. You are buying X number of pieces of cardboard at about 20-something cents a pop. And with that, you're getting pieces of cardboard with pictures on it. Now, the value of those cards, because of the pictures they have on them, is based off of other people's value they've added to it.
Hulk is struggling. Okay, now you're doing.
Yeah, this is not good. We need to do a little, wide
Sorry,
attack.
I didn't mean to interrupt your explanation of...
No, I was just and then, with the gacha games, they're literally giving you nothing.
Because it's digital, yeah. The reason it's different when you get, like, loot boxes or, like, gacha bowls.
Looks like we don't need my medical skills.
You don't get anything physical.
Okay, perfect. Don't underestimate me. I think we can do it.
There is something really appealing about the random element of it, though. So
Yes.
I totally get it.
But when it's made to make you money, it's like, this is a little too predatorial.
It's definitely a fine line.
Yep.
Looks like it's no problem.
It has a lot to do with, like, if you are okay with supporting the people who made it, that's really the question you gotta ask yourself. It's like, oh, I know I'm falling for something, but I'm buying something that I don't mind supporting, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. I'm enjoying it, but I'm aware of what I'm enjoying. I think that's really the difference, you know? Or you just play like a lot of people play. They just don't spend money at all. They just do the stuff that's free.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, it's like,
Yeah,
if you
like
want to
that's how
play
we
it,
play Pokemon Unite.
Yep.
We do not
just
buy
don't
anything.
spend money on it because
and we just play it and with whatever we pull. You
because Tencent is one of the biggest problems with the gaming industry right now.
know? Yeah, and we don't want to support that company.
Not at all. There's
I never played Dragalia Lost, so I'm not as familiar with what you guys are talking about, but it sounds like you had a lot of fun. A predatory gacha just sounds like anime NFTs.
I mean,
You're not wrong, Atomic Banana.
except you don't own that either. NFTs you quote-unquote own.
Oh, we won't get into that.
Or quote own, close quote. Except people can just take screenshots. You know? Anyway.
Actually, Necodemon, you mentioned that thing about Steam. There's something really important to note there that Gabe Newell, when he established Steam back in the day, he said if Steam ever goes down, they will have to keep some kind of proprietary server with the games, because it was just like, when they designed it, they're like, we will never close Steam. And that was back when they were just using it for authentication for Valve games. So it's kind of like in the design that you can't lose them. So I don't know how valid that is, but that was the original intention since the very beginning, is that you were never supposed to lose access to those games.
As long as Gabe Newell is owning it.
Yeah, that's the other
That's
thing too.
the only
But
caveat.
Steam isn't publicly traded, so if somebody else takes over Valve
And then makes
and
it publicly
Steam,
traded.
then it would be up to them to carry on that legacy. Which, I mean, if I was Gabe Newell, I would pick a good successor at that point. But you don't have to worry about, like, Elon Musk swooping in and buying it because Steam isn't publicly traded.
The point would be if it got to that point, you need to make sure you buy some terabyte hard drives and download it a bunch of
All of
areas
your
and have
games,
backups.
yeah.
Because as long as
But
you
it is
have
that's a really interesting that is a really interesting thing to think about, Necodemon.
Juju! Juju! Hold on! I'm coming!
I think about it all the time.
Wait! Shut up!
Yeah, sorry, anime moment.
Excuse me, anime moment's happening.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Anime moment's happened.
Juju!
I'm not watching another lady die to this stupid
Another
mechon.
new symbol's appeared on the Monado.
Speed!
Can I save her?
Do it!
Of course you
Gotta go fast! Shulk slash!
Speed. No, it's speed.
Yeah, I know that.
Gotta do it for the Smash Brothers people.
Gotta
Speed!
do it for the bros. Smash Bros.
Do it for the bros.
Its tentacles could come out from under the ground at any second. One false move and you're done for. Wait for my order.
Kinky.
Right? You got my back?
What? It's a word. Okay, fine. Provocative. That better?
It's fine. These cutscenes are awesome.
Amazing! I didn't know you could do that.
It's not me.
I was gonna say something, but I don't want to ruin it.
That's right. And the light swirling around us. That's the
They're
Monado
animated well too. It's on banana.
Shala, let's move.
Considering
A lot better than they were on the Wii.
yeah,
But it was
also,
pretty good on the Wii too. I mean, for the time.
I don't think they swap models for their cutscenes because like there's
Because it's a
that's-
Switch and they can.
That's something I noticed with like PS5 games, like Final Fantasy 16 specifically. You can tell when they switch the model, or at least I can, because I'm a 3D artist. But like this game, I don't think they ever switch them. So like they're rigged like that here. Maybe not actually. They might be more rigged because they're animated really well with secondary animation in the cutscenes, whereas here they don't have as much secondary animation. Vico. Yeah, that is what he said. Oh, what I was gonna say is when she's like, I didn't know you could do that. That reminds me of Gado. Did I tell you about Gado? But I didn't want to ruin the cutscene.
I see what you're saying.
Have I told you about my boyfriend? Yeah, these are definitely not pre-rendered cutscenes. Or at least that one wasn't.
Don't give him an inch, Ryan.
Oh, I was going to use her ability to heal, but we got the cutscene.
Is it down?
But not out. I think I saw this, in a
is
Mario
such a
boss.
cool mechon. Like,
Get back here! It's up there. Let's go after it.
It's up there, and we're down here, and up there's the sheriff. And what I
where's
want to
the
know is,
caveman?
where's the caveman?
Above. Let's get it.
oh no, strength's down. Or was that on hit?
Oh, the messages are catching up.
Ah. That's like me when I open my phone and I see like a million notifications. I'm like, oh my god.
Slow it down. Ryan, I need you to get that hate, please. Anytime now. Yes. Please? Oh, that's right. It's still a Mechon. I gotta enchant them.
Yeah, you gotta do the thing where you topple it
My
or whatever.
mistake.
Of this game?
No.
Don got to the end of the game and he was trying to 100% it, so like I never actually saw the end.
Well, we never.
But that was last August, so it's been a while and I don't remember a lot of it.
Ow.
Look at the little wiggle
There we go.
it does.
Break. Down. Let's do... Greatly restore on that. That was it? Uh-oh.
That wasn't a lot of chain damage? Is that your concern?
There wasn't a lot of healing damage. Or heal
I see.
on Ryan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's always a good element, anime guy. I like those kinds of games where there's always a free-to-play option.
Who's getting targeted? Uh-oh. Nope, I need the hate. Well, too late. Brian, why are you so unreliable with the keeping hate? You know, I'm trying to be a team player. I'm trying to help Ryan not die.
Ryan!
Ryan! Exactly! Ryan!
I got you, Juju.
Juju, are you all right?
You saved him.
Shala.
Ryan! Just keep flashing.
Ryan's in the chat, everyone. Ryan's in the chat. Slap!
And then Shulk goes over to Ryan.
Slap! You muppet.
Hey, looks like we changed the future. What's up?
Run!
There's more.
It's just that that can't have been the Mechon from my vision.
Like the Sean thing. Sean!
Yeah.
Jason!
Jason!
I guess we changed more than we expected.
Nope.
Or we
There's
haven't got
still
there
more.
Shulk?
Get down!
Ryan looks
Something's
so
not
good
right.
in the green. I think we put him in the green last time we played too.
It's
I-
because that's the armor you have at this point.
No, it's because he's got the reddish brown hair. It goes well with his hair.
Oh yeah, this dude.
No, it's not him at all.
I am here to take the little boy.
This one's got a face and all.
Yeah, different.
I've been waiting
Yeah.
for you.
What was that, Don?
Oh, I'm here.
I'm here to take the little boy.
Yeah, I mean,
It was cute.
Scarfers.
Oi there, little boy.
You'd have to be this.
are you wanting a cookie?
Stop. But look, you're just a pathetic little kid.
Metal face. Metal. This is a different metal face. This is mysterious face. He's got a big bum. Big spear bum. This guy looks like he could transform into some kind of ball. Like, oh, what are those toys that are the balls and then you throw them out and they turn into little guys?
Bakugan?
Yeah, he looks like he could be a Bakugan.
He could be.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Bakugan, stand!
Bakugan, go! And he's like, I am here for you, little boys! Totally a Bakugan.
Oh boy. Oh no, everyone's getting discouraged.
Don't give up, everybody!
Don't worry, we can't do this. It's to show how far the player still has to grow. And I
What's
don't.
his, Zord. Oh, that's this guy's name is Zord. I thought Zord was like a different type of Bakugan. You guys were talking about something I didn't know. It's like, wait, is that
the only
like
one talking about Bakugans is you.
Oh. Yeah. Hi, buddy. Oh, I need to brush your chest. You're very furry right here. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Wait. Warn. I can't warn. Well.
Uh-oh.
I forgot I used all of them.
It was a cutscene anyways.
Yeah! We need Megazord power now!
You pile of junk! Let him go!
And then Shulk turns the Monado sideways and starts blowing into it like a whistle, and a Mecha Godzilla comes out of the water.
The best games have scripted battles where you can actually beat it and you get some kind of different thing, or just like an achievement.
Yep.
Those are the best. I loved playing Tales games and they would have those fights.
Oh yeah.
It's only the ones that have faces. But
I figured out the trick to that a while ago.
I remember the first time we played this game, we came to the conclusion of why. But for the people who haven't seen the game story, I'm gonna leave it ambiguous.
Darting around the place. That's the Monado's power. Won't matter, you're still flesh and blood, and I reckon you're nearly done. Behind you.
Shulk, leave these to me. Don't
I never played Devil May Cry.
I played 1 through 4.
Yeah.
I didn't play 5. Or I haven't played 5 yet.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't have. I'm not disinterested. It's
Just remember, 50,000 pixels will get you your own request a game.
It's just bouncing off him.
That was fun for a while.
But it's become a Bakugan now.
Shala!
Run!
Time to finish you off.
Shulk, look out!
Looks like my time is up.
Have you ever experienced this? You're about to decimate your foes, but you run out of power.
Well, that luck won't last forever.
What you need is a hydrate. Thank you, Atomic Banana.
Soda can number 2.
Alright, Don, why don't you give them all a good little ASMR?
You better come to Colony 6. We'll have to be quick. I'm feeling hungry.
And the poor?
You're gonna pay.
Fine.
I can't wait to grind you all into dust.
That's what he needed.
And soda companies, you too could have your brand expressed here, as long as you have a diet version.
There was it. G Fuel, give me more money.
Sorry, sir. Your Mei-chan's warranty has expired. Please call at ...
Yes, your Mechon warranty has expired.
Juju.
Hello, we're calling you today to extend your warranty.
We're calling you about your Mechon extension.
Oh man, I got a phone call one time. It was like, we see that you have some extra charges on your credit card. I didn't have a credit card. And I was like, I don't have one. Hung up. It's like, oh, flashback. Flashback.
It's Gatto!
been a year since
The
the Battle of
mysterious
Sword
Gatto!
Valley.
Flashback. I'm the
the
trauma
numbers
you
grow.
would like to forget.
Are their numbers too great even for you, Gatto?
Otharon.
Medic Shala, here are your new orders. You and Juju are to ready the evac ships. You will be in charge of the evacuation.
But...
You must realize the ships can only carry so many. We must stay behind and fight to protect those who remain in Colony 6.
I'll be fine. I'll be able to keep my mind on the battle, knowing you're safe.
Oh, Charlotte.
Promise me.
Sharla.
Promise that you'll meet us outside the colony. Just make sure you get out of here alive.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Scott. That one's busted.
I promise.
I thought you disabled that one.
Don't worry.
Yes, that's why it's busted. Because I forgot to turn it off.
Well, then turn it off. And then redeem something else that's funny.
Sorry, Scott.
Gado, a promise is a promise. And until I see you again, I will protect everyone.
I gotta make compromises when I add more.
Let me protect everyone.
It's the thought that counts.
I keep them real safe inside my belly.
Shala! Juju! Juju!
Oh,
Where are you?
the biggest of sads.
Nowadays I have a few credit cards, but that was a while ago. My advice for credit cards is treat them like debit cards. Pay them off.
There. Are you
Don't
all
accrue
right?
debt
The sleeping princess awakes.
if you
I was
can.
worried there for a minute.
How long have I been out?
Huh?
How long have I been unconscious?
4 hours, I'd say.
I've got to get out of here.
Oh, jeez, I didn't think we were that stinky.
Hold up.
Mind if we go with you?
You're gonna bust into their base, right? We want a piece of them too.
Really?
Truth be told, we were gonna leave without you. But the thing is, I get roughed up a lot, and we don't know anyone else who can use ether.
Ryan, I told you not to tell her that part. We discussed this. Like,
Run!
Slap.
Thank you both.
Is the idea of Shulk being like a, I don't know, super strict, like...
Hello, Son Darwin. Good to see you.
Shulk, why are you hitting me so often? 1, you can take it. 2, I have the Monado. I get the power. I get to... It's like, whoa!
He like becomes a jerk over it.
To Colony 6 like this.
It'd be so weird, so different.
Hi, how are you?
Boy.
Hello.
Hello.
We can get to Colony 6 from the valley where Juju was taken.
Kind of taking the
It's
quote
this way.
from Asper. Oh, I got the... oh, I got the magic. Oh, I got the power. Or I got the treasure and I got the...
This is true. But he doesn't have all of the absolute power yet, Nico.
Ryan, you buffoon, I'm Shulk. I have the Monada, why can't you just listen for once? I told you not to tell that to the girl with a gun bigger than our entire bodies.
Oh, we were going to leave you. No, we weren't.
Don't say that! Elbows
wrong
him
with
in
you?
the chest, like...
Yeah, does the Dragon Ball Z chest punch. Or shoots him the, like, scowl, like the anime scowl, like...
Oh, so Darwin, if you have an Oculus Quest, I think it's coming out in the spring. And it was a little bit hard to manage on the Oculus Rift.
No. Again.
We had to get
No,
it.
Megan, okay.
No, it was you having to hit the start button and not being able to leave.
No,
and...
Megan. The problem had nothing to do with us playing the game. It had everything to do with us streaming it.
That's true.
And streaming it with virtual avatars.
It was a VTuber problem.
Yes, that's why I kept telling you, it's like, no. We, as far as like lots of other people experiencing problems, we weren't experiencing a problem
This is
playing
true,
the game.
yeah.
Lots of other people were having problems like on PC they couldn't even play.
Yeah.
Ours was, it was blocking the head tracking, which is still a problem, but playing the game was
You
just
look
fine.
pretty funny with just your arms moving on a
Yeah,
Thursday
I know.
night. Don was the one-armed man for a little while.
The no-headed arms and no head movement. Yeah, it was unfortunate.
All right. Now
But I figured it out after we took more time, because we just bought the game and then we started streaming because we basically...
Well, yeah, because I did want to do art on Thursday, because that whole...
Yeah, we did an emergency,
or
or I should say Twitch made us have to change our minds.
But that's okay, because we beat it, and it was a lot of fun, and we got to see both endings, so...
And we got to see a super secret way to get through the one ending. By going out of bounds.
Dawn clipped through the bounds. That was so fun.
Well...
Well, maybe we,
Huh?
I don't know if we want to get into the whole next colony.
The next place is...
Because we have to go into the mines, and then we're...
Yeah, it's... I mean,
It's a Monday night. I just don't know if we should play too much longer.
Okay, I'm going to walk over there. I've got a pretty good amount of XPing that I have done.
Okay. I was, because what I'm thinking is that, that can give you a little bit more time to, like, level up and stuff, too. Because now you've got all of this area, all of the next area, like, there's a lot of, like, quests and stuff you could do before we go into the mines.
Well, I'm gonna get over there.
Yeah.
So we can stop at the start of the mine.
Yeah.
And then I'll go through that dungeon when we get there. I've actually done most of the leveling up I need to do here. It's more of a gear getting, if any. But I probably just need to get the gear in the next one.
I don't know. I think she uses it like a gun.
She uses it like a 50 caliber rifle that channels ether bullets as well, so she basically can shoot healing bullets that are magic.
Yeah.
They're magical healing bullets. So it's more like she's a bullet wizard.
I actually really like characters that shoot healing bullets. Like, there's another. I think it was
Overwatch?
Yeah, Overwatch.
But those are syringes.
Not Farah.
Farah's
her
mom.
I forget her name now.
Grandma.
I liked.
Her name's Grandma.
Her name's Grandma. I really liked playing that character. I thought it was a unique design when I was shooting people healing.
Oh, we caught some fishes.
That's a lot of fishes. Are you sure Ryan's ready for that?
It better be.
Anna, that's who it was. Thank you, Miko.
Yeah, there you go. We have not played it since they took away the game we bought and said, you have to play this one instead. And so we said, okay. Well, and also our friend who...
oh, excellent!
They did that weird, you have to have an American number, and it's like, what?
Oh yeah, we never got into Overwatch 2. We were playing Paladins. It's just as good, if not... I wouldn't say it's better because it is technically a clone, but...
I mean, they got rid of it. It was just such a weird...
It's not much like Overwatch anymore, but... It's still a hero shooter.
I have no idea. I don't know. We played Overwatch for a while since we weren't going to actually put a team together and
you like Paladins too, Miko? That's awesome. One of these days I want to do like a Game Grotto community Paladins where we just like play a bunch of rounds. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, just heal everybody. Let's just focus on one.
Yeah, I think you might need to, considering that Charla's dying. Ugh! Poke it off the healer, come on! Yeah, Miko, it was like they were being made at the same time, but like, I remember that when there were certain characters coming out in Paladins that were like, obviously, because Overwatch was popular, they made that character like that Overwatch character. And that's when it looked like serious clone levels, you know?
Yeah, well, like when it first came out, it was like, this is like a clone, but when I watched some people play it, it was like, okay, they also, like, over time differentiated themselves quite a bit more. So it's more like a MOBA, where, like...
Yeah.
So where that was, like, a first-person MOBA, Paladins is, like, a first-person MOBA, sort of.
I mean, it's a hero shooter, but...
No, that's the point. It's not...
It's somewhere between it,
yeah.
That's true.
There was one that was more of a MOBA that was first-person, but it just, like... That also came out, but it tanked so hard that I bet most people don't even remember what it was.
I don't remember.
It was like made by the people who did Borderlands, I think, or maybe I'm misremembering, but It was that one was literally like a MOBA with like a first-person MOBA where like you picked a character that was like a hero or like a
I'm curious,
general.
Bara, what about Overwatch was disappointing to you? Was it like the experience, or was it like just a lack of single player or story content? Like, or was it just the fact that like Overwatch 2 was such a hot pile of garbage that, you know, it was just discouraging? I'm curious if it was like an experience or if it was like the actual game.
I mean, while they typed their response, I remember that for me when I first saw it, I was like, why is everyone super like into this?
What, Overwatch?
Overwatch, yeah. Like I remember it was like all the streaming was like people were talking about it.
I think it's because of Major League Gaming and it had a lot of sponsored stuff.
I mean,
that's why.
It was the idea. Eventually, it was like this was fun when we did play it, but it did lose its luster really quickly. At least,
yeah,
in our case.
Yeah, I think it's more fun if you have a big team to play with, and that's always been kind of our thing, is that we were never able to like put together a squad of people to play.
And now I'm kind of curious what the.
Yeah, I am. I'm curious if Bara feels like.
I was just kind of going for some time to see what the answer would be. Got to give some time to type because we just get to talk.
And stream delay, let me tell ya.
Oh my gosh, the stream delay.
What? I hated stream
You're
delay
the one starting
so
it now.
much. Squidward reviews. You know, Atomic Banana, I'm not usually a competitive person either, but I think that one of the reasons I like Paladins is it's somewhere between a MOBA and a hero shooter. So, because, like, I always play a healer. I don't play DPS or anything like that. But, I don't know. I liked Heroes of the Storm. And so, like, I think I do like MOBAs.
It's like a
or whatever
fortress.
Heroes of the Storm was.
Do people really live here?
A MOBA.
So much has changed.
I think it's just from my background of playing MMOs.
It's only been a month.
We'll find Juju and then smash some metal.
Wait! We can't just rush in.
We could enter through the mine.
Mine?
There's a massive ether deposit under the colony.
Hi,
The
Yari.
first settlers here built right on top of the mine. That's how we got our colony.
Yari! Good to
The mine
see you!
is
It's
like
been a
network of
while!
tunnels.
Hello!
It's much more complicated than the colony streets. They can't have figured it all out in the space of a month.
So...
She means it's the best route if we want to remain unseen.
You're catching on.
Great. So how do we get in?
Oh, I know how that
Through
goes.
the
I know how
drainage
that
outlet.
goes.
It's just up ahead.
I appreciate you guys sharing your experiences. I'm very curious.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree that playing ranked is not
Rank.
fun. Ranked is dank.
Rank is rank.
Yeah.
No, like, I tried to do some competitive things, but
Welcome back, Rihihi, man. I hope
even
your
games
dinner
that
was
I'm,
good.
like, incredibly good at, when you play online, nah. It, like, changes. And then tactics that aren't supposed to work or shouldn't work do. Like, probably the worst feeling that I ever had while playing, like, an online fighter, probably because of my internet connection, but it was also the servers for this particular game were terrible. It was BlazBlue. Now, I was, like, top level of BlazBlue. Like, if I played locally, I was almost invited to play a tournament, but I was doing a bunch of other things, so I was like, I can't go. I scared off, like, all of my friends from playing it with me, so I didn't have anyone to play with anymore.
Yeah, for you, I don't think it's actually being good enough to do it. It's that, like...
But when I played it online, I didn't even get to play. The lag was so bad, I'm, like, pressing buttons just to stand up, and my character wouldn't stand up, so the other person just came over and just kept kicking me on the ground. Like, literally, it was...
Nice quotations, Bara. Very accurate.
It's just crazy. Yeah, sequel. It's now...
I'll take a multiplayer horror experience like Phasmophobia over a hero shooter though, or like Deep Rock Galactic, where it's a first-person game, or Vermintide even. That kind of like first-person game with shooter mechanics, but they are a co-op experience. Way better than a hero shooter, hands down. But like, if I've got a group of people who are playing, I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll play. That would be fun, you know?
Well, that was the reason I wanted to make As You Go the way we were talking about, was because, like, I really like deck building, but a lot of other people might not, but they want to play with me, or they would have fun, like, throwing
to clarify,
cards. And...
I don't like deck building, but I will play a card game with Don. But I don't like losing. And I lose a lot, because he's a very good player. And so Don is like, okay, I want to make a game where we can play with cards, but you don't have to feel bad for losing. So let's make it co-op. Oh my goodness, it's Layla! Hi Layla, good to see you. Guys, you all should be following Layla by now, just FYI.
Yeah,
she's here all the time.
All the visits.
All the visits. We love seeing you, Layla.
Yeah. Fortunately, I think we were talking about getting close to us rating.
Yeah, this is true. Once we get to the opening of
let's
the
go
mine,
through the normal thing. What were you doing today, Layla?
Yeah. I'm sure it was something fun. But for anyone who came over who doesn't know who we are, I am Meg the Slime.
And I am Don the Robot.
And we are video game developers and VTubers. We make games and play games here in the Game Grotto. Age of Empires 3. Ooh. That's kind of a blast from the past, isn't it? Because aren't they up to like 6?
9?
9?
I don't even know.
Something crazy.
You need 2 of these turtle things.
We
4?
also create chaos.
Okay.
I love it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I must be thinking of it. Oh, I'm thinking of like Civilization then.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of as well.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, I
Yes.
agree. All wholeheartedly. Well, I hope you had fun creating chaos.
Chaos control.
I grew up playing Stronghold.
Oh yeah.
So, which is an indie game, but like I never really got into Age of Empires, but there's also one called Black and White where you played as these gods. And
We've seen some people
game
play
is
that.
fun. I played the
Really?
crap out of that game, yeah. Yeah, Stronghold Crusader! I had Stronghold Crusader, Stronghold and Stronghold Legends, and Stronghold 2. I was a huge nerd for Stronghold.
Well, and your dad liked buying them or playing them. That's where you got them.
No.
No?
No, they bought them for me.
Oh,
I liked
wow.
those games. That was an actual
It's funny that
thing.
they must have watched you play a bit because they
Well,
quote
I
it.
played with my brother.
Okay.
And so a little bit was us because we could play multiplayer and we'd all build the castle like together and stuff.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, my dad does quote that game a lot. I play.
Well, like whenever we play
game.
a builder game with them, like 7 Days or like Valheim, if there's any kind of like gathering, it's like
Yeah,
more wood needed.
Layla, Archer's fire, and
More wood
the
needed.
guys go wood needed. That my dad quotes that all
Yep.
the time. Funnily
More
enough.
wood needed.
Yes, big Stronghold nerd here. Anybody actually remember that game? I want to know because like
You were so.
I was obsessed with that game.
Well, I'm young.
Well, I played it like a couple of weeks ago.
I know.
I just randomly boot it up and do a mission. I would love to play that game on stream with you guys. It'd be so nostalgic for me. Oh my god, Nebulix! Hello, everybody! Nobody can see. I just like lifted my arms in excitement, and I'm just like, oh, I don't have that. I don't have VR today.
No hand tracking.
No hand tracking.
Not today. Well, hands
Lift
are busy
together.
anyway.
Lift with your back. Lift with your back.
Really feeling it.
Yes, yes. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh,
Are you feeling
mustache.
it, Mr. Krabs?
And
Are you
Neo
feeling
Scout, hello, hello, everybody. Muscle. Oh, is that what today was? Was today the workout day? Weren't you playing Ring Fit? Is that what it was today? I think I saw you playing Ring Fit, or maybe that was someone else. I can't remember. That yeah, okay, it was. I hope you were. I hope you are sweaty and you got a great workout, Nebulix. Guys, if you don't already follow Nebulix, you totally should go give them a follow. They are lovely. They're an awesome 3D VTuber and really hilarious, actually. Like, you will have so much fun.
Room control.
Also, when did the Nopons, like...
They're here.
They are here. All right. Is it a banned subject during Ring Fit? I mean, you don't even want to be a sweaty gamer at that point? Oh my gosh. Please rest and recover from your squats. That sounds exhilarating, actually. Have a wonderful night, Banana. It was good to hang out with you tonight.
I think I need 2 health caps.
Oh, I see. Well, for those of you who don't know who we are, who may have come over on the raid, I am Meg the Slime.
And I am Dawn the Robot.
We are video game developers and VTubers. We make games and play games here in the Game Grotto. And today we are playing a game requested by chat, our wonderful Salt Wizard here in the chat.
Yep, today's request day.
Yes, it's request day, so we're playing through Xenoblade.
Or this evening? Night?
It's tonight for us.
Right now.
It might be morning for somebody else, but...
Right now! Doing it now!
And apparently we also torture each other sometimes.
What?
That's what Layla said.
Oh, I guess so.
It's not your fault, Salt. This game is great, and we are having a great time. Except for when we're sitting here grinding, then it's your fault.
I didn't ask for this. Alright, we'll do a little cutscene, and then this... I guess, do I need to keep going?
Oh, so Nebulix said, The Ring is a voice song where it talks to you about sweat being beautiful, and it's super creepy.
Oh.
That's so weird!
I can't believe they've taken the mine, too.
They yearned for the mines.
That means the defense force...
Oh, true, Layla. True.
Oh no, Juju!
Keep it together, Sharla. Don't stop panicking
Good
now.
night, Cringy Conk. Have a wonderful evening.
Good
You
night.
said yourself, they can't have seized the entire area, right? I bet you their whole...
Blame Jimmy, yeah. That's the greatest two of us did. That's true. We always blame Jimmy. All my friends blame Jimmy.
You can count on us.
When Ryan said keep it together, in my mind I thought of Monsters Inc. when he was just
fine.
like, keep it together, man! That's like their only thing. Slap and say
All right,
keep it together.
I think though, all the lovely folks who just came over on the raid, we are actually wrapping up for tonight, because this mine is going to be very deep and cavernous. But is it's TK's birthday today?
It is?
What? He said "What's up, nerds" earlier, which is his way of saying hello.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna sleep in the cave, definitely.
For the mines.
But we yearn for the mines. But yes, I hope that you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for the raid, both Layla and Nebulix.
No, stop the scout! Stop the scout! We didn't stop the scout.
What? I was totally like in a different world when you started.
I was.
Oh, Salt! What a wonderful birthday gift! Thank you so much for the sub. I hope that TK enjoys the emotes. And also, guys, we're going to be getting some more emotes by the end of the week. I'm working on them, and they're going to be great. We sketched them a very long time ago, so I don't know if anyone remembers them. But on Thursday, when we do art together in the Discord, you guys are going to see... We're going to be getting some more... They gave us so many animated emotes. I'm so excited about it. I'm just like, yes, I get to flex my animation skills. I'm very happy about it. There's one with Dawn and he's got a gun.
Oh.
We sketched them with chat like a long time ago, so I think my favorite one is the one of Mies and I'm drinking the coffee. It's like sipping
The
coffee.
one of Weiss drinking the coffee? No,
It's
I know
me.
what you said me.
With Weiss?
Weiss? I thought you said
Yes,
Weiss.
I agree, Salt. I agree. But Dawn,
oh my gosh,
we
now
should...
there's a joke there.
Oh, this is for a quest later.
2 Reti coils might come in handy for rebuilding Colony 6.
Is it well, see,
Nope.
that's the thing. If I was drinking slime, it might be cannibalism, but that's how I become a coffee slime.
Well, no, see, that's the thing.
It's from
Slime-
massive consumptions of coffee.
Osmosis. It's just
Yes.
the way of life for the slimes.
If I consume too many potatoes, like when it is Thanksgiving and I eat my weight in mashed potatoes, I momentarily become a mashed potato slime. But only for one day. Then I go back to coffee.
Yeah. What the Napon said.
Oh my gosh, historical mustache. It's so good. I love all the animated emotes. They're great. They're also great for your stories. Because like if you're making them, they like wiggle on the story. I like watching everyone's emotes wiggle.
I have a lot more money to earn.
Yes, we
now.
do historical mustache. Don, do you want to find a cozy place in the cave for us to camp out? I mean, we could hang out with the Nopons until
let's just
next
hang out.
time. Why are you guys jumping? Why is Ryan punching a wall? Okay, you know what? We should just not ask questions about what Ryan's doing.
Why is Ryan fighting with a can opener? Why is Ryan? Why is it Ryan time? What does Ryan time mean?
What does Ryan time even? That's another story for another time. And you know what?
A Ryan time. Thanks for watching.
All right, run the exit. That was the time. Hit the button, Don. Hit the button. We'll see you guys on Wednesday in Achievement Progress's chat because we're doing a collab.
Oh, that.
We will see you guys later. What is a Rhine time?
Why is a Rhine?
We'll find out next time.